it. Tell everybody goodbye.
Goodbye, parrot out.
It is Monday morning.
I fucking love it. She knows how to lean in memes. I love it. Okay, everybody, wherever you're at in the world, whether it's day, night, evening, or in the morning,
I hope everyone is ready for a great day. Sorry about that. You are tuned in to the show that everyone has warned you about. The talk show that apparently is making, I don't know, crowns tremble and egos crack. It's kind of fun, right? But I think we're going to have some fun. I think the tea is going to be really hot. You know, I really wanted to play this different. I wanted to be nice, but I keep getting forced into this just rebel role.
I'm a lookout rebel, don't play me soft. Dragging all these clowns, knocking wigs right off. Get you in the spotlight, I said what I said.
Good morning. Well, we're hoping she's awake this time. Yes, you already met her, but come on.
I'm not sure if something's playing or not playing or what's going on.
Intro's playing right now. We're gonna get a double intro this week. Right out. Good morning, good morning.
Flashing pink lights, glitter bombs in the air, they all mad salty, but
I don't care.
Turn up the volume, breaking their mold. My story ain't told.
Watch it unfold.
Gidgey's in control, spill it, spin it, take back the role. Queen's Court's watching, they know my name. Step in the circus, I run the game. I'm the lookout rebel, don't play me soft. Dragging all these clowns, knocking wigs right off. Mess with the crown and
Hell yeah, right of center left. Ooh, live the queen. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Let me switch to the screen so you can see us live and in living color. Why isn't the camera showing up? Oh, God. Wait. Just wait. I know how to fix this. I think the camera will show eventually. I apologize. I had a minor accident. Whoops. Uh-oh. Hang on just a second. There we go. Okay. Now you should be able to see us. Hopefully. Anyway. Cat Lady, I am going to let you talk for just a moment while I try to see why the camera is not working. It's on a black screen. So give me just a second.
Good morning. Are y'all ready to sit here and listen to what we have to talk about? Because we've got some very spicy stuff to talk about today. Now, I don't know if y'all know what's been going on behind the scenes, but, you know, Gidgey seems to be some people's favorite topic of conversation. Now, I know when we started talking about us doing a show together, we were talking about doing maybe kind of something that was a little housewifey, maybe a little nostalgic, but guess what? That ain't what it's going to be. It's not going to be nostalgic. It's not going to be housewifey. Now we have to do what we have to do, and it's going to be a little bit spicy because we got to answer for the things that people are trying to push us into corners about. Is that right, Gidgey? Can you hear me? Oh, no, you're on mute
Peg,
too now.
I see that, and I'm not responding to you people, damn it. Damn it, we are here for the Gidgey redemption arc to prove that now that she is sober from booze and she is disassociated from all the crazy people in her life, that she will be a normal person. We need to get past this. I promise. I'm still waiting. Didn't we leave off last weekend or before the weekend? We had some great break-in stuff. Gidgey had gotten into trouble again. I'm still waiting. Xylie's still working on something with me and Roxy. God damn, I'm waiting. I need proof, motherfuckers. Come on. What? Good morning.
It's so weird. You don't have anything, and they don't have any receipts or anything, but they sure don't mind making allegations. You know?
Rambo, good morning, darling. It's nice to see you. Aw, I hope you and the missus are doing well. Damn, I'm drunk. Well, I don't drink anymore. What's a lie, heck? No, seriously, no lies. Stone cold sober. I mean, I still smoke. I'm California sober. Is that what it is? No? Been going to meetings. I'm actually, this is going to sound weird, but the meetings, the in-person meetings, I enjoy them in a weird way. I look forward to it. I don't know. I'll tell you guys more as I learn. Oh, dear God, you're putting another shirt. She may have another shirt. I bet you for every we do already have 20 likes. Yes, for every 20 likes, she's going to show you all that she has more than one shirt. And she's going to put them all on. So every 20 likes, we're going to put a new shirt on. Hopefully we will take care of. I messed up yesterday with the scheduling. I did not realize live was going on when they were. We were going to go live 2 hours beforehand, and it turned out to only be 1 hour, so I was worried. I wanted Cat Lady to go to bed, which she didn't, by the way. I saw her typing at 10 o'clock our time, but that's okay. She was here. She's bright-eyed. She's bushy-tailed. She's fucking awake. I'm thrilled to death.
Ooh, did you get up that counter for how many times I fall asleep this stream?
No, I refuse to, because you're not going to. Look, I am your co-host. Let me preface this. I am your co-host, which means you don't need to do anything. You're gonna get enough hate just being my co-host. Just having to sit next to me, people are gonna hate you. It's an automatic thing. Look, I do, however, want to thank everyone that's here and everyone that watches this later. Hashtag Go Rewind Crew. And I mean Rewind Crew, rewind, watching this. You know, I know people can't be here at this hour of the morning. So thank you guys, and thank you for allowing an idiot not a second, but a third chance. I appreciate you all, and I promise I will not let anyone down. It's too easy not to. I guess that's what I've kind of realized. That's where I've gotten some strength with these meetings is I decide my own fate. I was so worried about everyone else doing it. Like, I heard Savage, and, you know, I don't watch Queens anymore. They have both said they don't want me there. I respect it, so I don't watch it. So I only hear, you know, like she was on Test and you know, when Rewind covers them. I seriously don't. And it's easier for me, you know, because I'll always miss it. But the thing is, no, we're not going to eat roaches. Well, we might eat roaches. I don't know. No, I will not make her eat roaches. I definitely want to set a precedence to be a little bit different than that. What you are going to see from me, and Catwoman is very well aware of this. We have talked extensively this weekend, is I don't think either one of us really want to put up with shit. You know, we saw Glammy and fucking Wonder Woman try to do I don't know what they tried to do this weekend, but girls, keep working. We, however, will show you how it's done. I don't need to come after your family. I don't need to come after anything more than work ethics. And that's all I plan on coming after.
Yep, you got a word. Why don't you stick to it?
Yeah. You know, uh-oh, is her audio, hang on, is she quiet? Because I have...
Just let me know. I have a new mic, too, so it's very possible that I don't have it set very well.
You
I did
sound
a couple of panels
perfect for
yesterday.
me. No. I don't want to hate on anyone, but I don't want anyone to say vicious lies about me. I mean, me wanting to ever have Roxy now. Did I not think in my head, dear God, give me anyone but this woman? several times? Absolutely. Did I ever act on that or say it out loud or speak it into existence? No, that's why I'm so convinced there's no proof of this. There's no smoking gun. As a matter of fact, Roxy and I had been talking and I stopped talking to her on purpose through this weekend because I wanted to make it a point to say that I haven't talked to her, but I know for a fact that she will address this and be as dumbfounded as I am because it wasn't a thing. It never happened. So, okay, good. Hers is low. Okay. All right. Good deal. And I have you turned way down because you're super loud on my end, but that doesn't mean you're super loud on their end.
Okay. Well, and I'll tell you why she could convince Tina to eat the roaches that are around her house, and I would not be interested in eating roaches that I find around my house. Number one, I don't have roaches in my house. Number two, if I was going to eat a roach, I'm going to get one that's like some farmed roach and then dipped in chocolate from a fucking store, because I got some goddamn class.
Now, that is something we did talk about. I'm willing to do crazy stunts and fun stuff. You know, I don't know if anybody caught some of live tonight, but I got to have fun. People were donating and I could throw shit at my kid and I fucking love that shit. I love doing stunts and fun stuff that makes people, I love that. I'm not saying I have to involve Scooter. I can do shit all by myself to make people laugh. Don't you worry. But that's where my true passion is. But I feel so jaded because I've been lying for so long about who I am and what I stand for because I need my job. I have to have my job. You know, you have to work, right? And I have a great thing here. And of course, I don't want to go against anyone, especially my co-host. Well, she's not my co-host now. And look, just like I promised, I had the clip, but something is going on. I'm going to show y'all something in a second. Drama Alert just tweeted it like an hour and a half ago. But they talked about me just like I said they would. Just like I said they would. I mean, they spent, I've got the clip pulled up because our clipper thing isn't working, so I have the stream pulled up. It was a long time. I mean, I'm not going to listen to all that. I don't care. I'll be real honest at this point. I don't care what they had to say about us for that long. But I'm not going to listen to that much. We may listen to a little bit, but I'm not listening to all that. No. You got me fucked up. No. Okay, hang on. Full screen.
While she's getting that ready, do you think 3 more of y'all can like so I can get another shirt on? I'm getting a little chilly.
Thank you. And thank you guys very much for all the likes. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So, Drama Alert just tweeted this, and they said, what does it say? Massive internet outage currently happening. Multi-platforms are down. Well, it also is affecting some of our stuff. So I thought that was really weird. So if you guys are experiencing outages, I also heard in Discord before we went live, they were talking about Snapchat, which I didn't even know Snapchat was still a thing. I love Snapchat. I used to turn myself into all kinds of different vegetables on Snapchat. And you could be a kitty and you could make yourself look like you're 10 again or 20 or 30. It's really scary, some of the shit they have apps for. But hey Mel, it's nice to see you. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. And Jen, I know that you're a hater, so I am going to choose not to address you. And yes, I am in several chats. And, you know, I was in Nerds chat tonight. I was loving it. I was in live chat tonight. I was loving it. Didn't have negative things to say. The only chats that I'm in that I have negative things to say are nuts. There's no other chat. So, anyway.
I bet it.
Yes.
Man, it's got to be hard. You know, I was on that docket for a long time. I got to watch very closely what's going on Nuts. And you know what? I can't imagine not saying something and being quiet about it because you have to watch it firsthand. And it is rough. It has been rough since the very beginning. It didn't just start getting rough.
Yeah, it's, it's tough when you're doing it one-sided, which, obviously that's what was happening. We all saw it. You guys saw it. you know, it's is what it is, right? Let's see. With that being said, I have a special flame of the day in my rebel heart that I wanted to shout out because she's always been one of my favorite queens, but I think this rant deserves a little attention because I quite frankly thought it was amazing. Let's see.
When a host doesn't want to
people around him, but that's because it was his birthday yesterday. It was supposed to be a solo show.
All right, here we go. Let me open the screen. I'm going to full screen it for everybody.
You were actually
Here we
there for a bit
go.
of it.
Yeah, I popped
Denmark came up.
Rewind last night, y'all.
Basically, Albert was just like, honestly, Albert does this once a week, so I don't really know what to say, but he's just crashing out.
Well, one
just
of the
saying he doesn't want to do this
Morning,
anymore.
one of
Brooke.
the big things that
Morning,
happened
Chad.
last night was Scooter was basically cutting allegiance. He was like, dude, do it on your own. I'm done with you. So
Well, I've got a bunch of the DM, or not the DMs. It was like messages in the chat that were making him crash out. Instead of showing them on screen, I'm just going to read some of them because it's a fuck ton. I literally have like 15 screenshots here. But some of the shit that had Albert crashing.
The beautiful thing about this is Scooter finally had enough because let me preface this so everyone understands what happened. Hang on.
Out,
Oh, sorry. Wait. I want to put us back to... Hang on. Sorry. I want to let you guys know everything that happened before this happened. So let me minimize this and make us big for a moment. But my mouse isn't working, so I'm very sorry, guys. We're going to listen to this. and I'll tell you.
Surgery successful, lots of pain. Nah, Albert's a bitch. Albert doesn't want to do anything except bitch and have people throw money at him. Albert is literally a 21-year-old toddler. Still no donos, give Albert money. Keem, please cancel the show. And Rap.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to say real quick. So everyone knows Scooter was sick on Friday. He still went ahead and did a stream. Nail Slammer came in, and you know Nail Slammer, really good to Scooter. And he said, hey, I think there was like, what I heard was, and I'll be real honest, I couldn't watch it. I was very upset that he was streaming. Very upset. But he was high as a kite. So I'm like, whatever. So this was after the emergency room on Friday. So he streams, and then Albert gets an idea to do a 12-hour stream, like for his birthday or whatever. And they like decide in 30 seconds. Well, of course, Nail Slammer's going to hit that all day long. And here's Scooter, with this swollen mouth. He's got to have mouth surgery Saturday. It's like, wait a minute, what? You're doing what? So, here he is staying up, doing all this extra stuff. And anyway, I'm going to leave that at that. But just so you guys understand, Scooter finally reached a point where he's like, Keem just told us, don't go live without a fucking plan. Actually, you know what? I think they cover that. Let's watch.
Astov in the chat wrote, your mother's success doesn't equal yours. Then we have Gidgy in the Discord who's going, Scooter asked him not to stream tonight since Keem said the show needs a plan and was told not to, and says, fuck everyone, sounds like a big fuck you to someone. And then she says, sorry, LOL, I'm just so on edge. Scooter should be resting, and I asked this idiot to not go live without a plan. Look at him, stupidity. I can't wait to hear certain hosts tweet for him. I can't wait. Scooter back in the YouTube chat says he's not a troll, he's just stupid. God, he's such a crybaby, and that's coming from me. So it got very heated.
I know, no.
Yeah. I think a lot of people came up trying to talk to Big Dan on his birthday stream, and he wasn't listening to nobody. He was starting a lawn mowing service, too.
Wow.
Perfect time of
so,
year,
like,
by the way, to start a lawn
he's
mowing
got-
service. Fall.
He's kind of got his eyes
excellent
set on
idea.
things outside of the LCU.
Woo.
And I don't know if that's going to hold up. Like you said, he has these moments every week where it wavers, but it really came down to the
Sorry,
fact that
Nikki.
he didn't
I'm just
wanna-
covering
didn't wanna listen to
Rewind.
Denmark. Denmark kept dropping all
I really
these
want to get to
things to him.
say.
He would
Grown-ass fucking man.
Oh, here it goes.
he
There's
just
my
didn't
girl.
wanna hear it.
This is my flame of
And,
the day. Hit it, girl.
The man was an island. He was completely disconnected from everyone else, and you could see Scooter had given up on him. I think Scooter came up at one point and dropped the scammer word on him, reminiscent of when Gidgey said the same thing to Tina. So this might just be all ties. The family ties have been cut. It seems. We'll see where it goes.
I'm so on fucking Scooter's side. Like, I've talked to Scooter so many fucking times about, like, their show, like, what goes on. He's so in the fucking right. Albert doesn't even fucking watch the LCU, but yet he's gonna be so much bigger than the... Bro, you can't even come to work and watch the streams that you need to watch in order to do this job. Bro has never held a job in his life beyond this. He's 21 fucking years old. There's no way he's gonna fucking run a lawnmower service, let alone run his own fucking stream. He doesn't know how to do OBS, any of that shit, and how long has Tina been streaming, and he could have been helped her out by learning how to do OBS and doing that shit for her. He doesn't do anything to better his situation. He constantly just mooches off the other people around him, but that's because he's just like fucking Tina, who does the same fucking thing. I can't pity him because he's a grown-ass fucking man. He could go out there, do whatever the fuck he wants, go get a job, but instead he's just gonna keep mooching off Tina because he's a Nepo baby. But since he loves Boogie so much, and he wants to live off of fucking Tina's coattails, why don't we make him a fucking intern the same way that Boogie is? He clearly can't handle being a host. He's crashing out every fucking week saying he doesn't want to do this shit anymore. So give Scooter an actual fucking co-host, make Albert an intern, and have him start his way up so he can actually know what it feels like to have to work for himself instead of just getting everything handed to him for the millionth time in his
Thank you,
life.
No.
Whoa.
All right. That is my flame of the day. We will have a flame of the day going forward. Sometimes it'll be a crash out. Sometimes it'll be something amazing like that speech she just gave off the top of her head. It's amazing we finally have hosts that aren't afraid to talk about people that aren't doing their jobs.
And let me tell you, he is a person who is a host in the LCU. He's no longer
Yep.
Tina's son as
Yep.
Tina's son.
Yep.
He is not a minor. He's a grown person who decided to take a job, just like I'm a grown person who decided to accept a job. Y'all are going to shit on me. I'm going to take it. I'm going to give it, just like he needs to be able to give it and take it. And if you're going to take every other episode of your show and decide that you're quitting, and then fucking behind the scenes, you have people working to help build an entire show for you with assets, everything else, and you decide every night for weeks on end that you're just gonna shit on your co-host and all the other people behind you helping you put together everything for a show so you can sit there and have debauched retardery, you're gonna have to fucking get over it if people don't like it.
Okay, using debauched might be a big stretch if you're talking to, depending on which host you're talking to. Just be careful. I've learned that. Because if you say a word someone doesn't understand, then they call you a pretentious bitch. So just be prepared.
I have books. I've already been called a librarian, so apparently,
Scooter has so much patience. But look, that's where I was getting with this. He finally reached the point. Tina's going around. Here's Tina in all these chats saying, Scooter's the problem. Scooter's the problem. And I'm like, okay, bitch, you finally did it. So I screenshot him. I screenshot 5 different times. 5 different times she said that in a matter of 24 hours. And I just sent it to Scooter. And he said, okie dokie. He was done. It's like, why is he covering when So wait a minute. Your son's going to get on a stream, not do fuck all, and then you're going to say my son is not doing fuck all.
It's generational. He thinks that just because she doesn't have to do anything but most of the time appear, then he shouldn't have to put any effort except for most of the time appear.
Well, now, let's not get confused, ladies and gentlemen. Albert did let us know he puts in 10% effort, and you motherfuckers better be happy. God damn it, he's proud as fuck with that one. So, moving on. Yeah, anybody saying, why am I talking about Albert the way Tina has drugged my son? Go fuck yourself. Go find something else to watch, because I am not going to be the host for you, sweetheart. The gloves are off. Fucking, yeah, Scooter's the real problem. Boy, Albert's real good at show notes and dockets and thumbnails and, yeah, woo! How about wearing a fucking shirt like literally everyone's asked you to do?
I still don't understand oiling your body.
I have defiance disorder. No, I can't oil my body. Gidgey didn't have to wear a shock collar. Don't make me oil my body. No.
Why? Where did this shit come from? Why? Why is this happening to our faces?
It's like, Queen Mother, sweet Lord. It is so wonderful to see a real queen. I hope you and yours are doing amazing. I am loving the fact we are getting people in here that are real friends of mine that know, unfortunately, there is a group of people that are, trying to suck up to Savage and Tina and all them and say, oh, Gidgey, she's doing this, she's doing that. She's not. Gidgey's never streamed before. She's been on a few panels before, but I've never been a streamer. So Savage up here saying, oh, I have somebody from Gidgey's past. Well, that would be like me saying I have someone from your past before you were streaming. We don't do that. So that was a nothing burger. So I don't know. People were like, hey, did you hear Savage? Did I hear Savage what? Did I hear Savage what? I mean, I heard her talk shit about me. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
At one point in time, she was trying to manage my fucking schedule for me. Like I, a person she has never even met on a panel before, needed her to come and work out my motherfucking schedule for me.
I have that clip. That clip, I heard that. I'm telling you, I don't watch Queens. Look, I heard that Mike said something
on a different show.
Mike said something. I heard Mike said something to make me hurt my feelings. And I said, you know what? Savage and Tina don't want me in their chat. Fuck it. I won't go in their chat. Love you, Hammer. Why should I? Here's the deal. Someone like me that's an active chatter, all I'm doing is raising your algorithm. All I'm doing is doing good things for you in the LCU. You don't need me. You guys are killing it. You are the number 2 show in the LCU, and God bless you. I wish you nothing but success, but you kind of got to learn to leave my name out of your mouth. Oh, and whatever I will learn loss means, sweetheart, I've learned more loss than anyone in here. I assure you that. You have no idea who you're fucking with. But you go ahead. You go ahead. We'll see. Oh, dear God. Oh, shit. She's like on her oh, we are getting... Okay. So, oh, Jesus. I love that shirt. I like that shirt.
It looks great with some leggings.
It's really cute. Yes, I love that. Yeah, it's like, look, I'm not gonna, I have no, here's the deal. Are we going to battle wits? Because if we're going to battle wits, I will gladly battle wits with either queen. Actually, I would do it with both queens at the same time, to tell you the truth. If it's a battle of wits, if it's a battle of, whatever. But there's really no need. You guys should just do your show without talking about me, right? Why would you have to talk about Gidgey? You wanted her gone so bad. She's so horrible. And Xylee, where's the Roxy proof? We're waiting. Come on, Xylee, you're better than this, right? You had that great take on Albert and how he needs to just, hopefully you got through to him.
Oh, man.
Oh, Greeky, it's so nice to see you. You're right, I don't, but neither do you, do you? So I guess we could both play that game, couldn't we? I disrespect dead people. Wow. Didn't know I did that, but hey. Why not? I do everything else. I put that one up there.
Did Savage, Tina, or Albert pass away and we didn't hear about it?
I've not that I know of.
Did Xylee pass away?
Nope, she was just live, just passed to us, so I have no idea who I'm disrespecting that's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. If Tina wouldn't have brought me up in the middle of the AGP celebration, my ass wouldn't have come up. But she brought me up, didn't she? Now they've asked me not to watch. I'm being told I'm still being brought up. Gosh, why? If you told me not to watch and you're looking in chat for someone waiting, spare me. Good fucking morning, Bradley. I hope you're having a great day, darling. Good morning, Sparkles. Anyway, so what I was thinking is, now that we understand that Nuts is where it is, and we've heard Keemstar say Nuts is a shit show, you know, it's never a good sign when, you know, you have a stream that doesn't produce, and, well, we've seen enough of those. Oh, you're definitely going to get nothing but rebellious Gidgy right now. And probably going from here on out. Wasn't disrespect. She brought me up first. Why'd she have to talk about me? Why, if she was in such a wonderful place talking about AGP, would she talk about Gidgy being a bitch and wanting to talk about Gidgy being a bitch? Seems like I had all the right in the world to jump up there. Sorry you heard about it. I don't think anymore he does, Veronica. I don't think he does. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah, you can always tell, Glock, the people that spend... And you know what? I was guilty of that. In the very beginning, I would spend... I'm not joking. I'm almost embarrassed now. And I'm telling you, these AA meetings are making me realize shit. But when I first started, I would spend 18 fucking hours a day. No shit, sometimes 20 hours a day in chats just watching the shows. Because I don't sleep as it is. I have horrible insomnia. So that was my life. It consumed me. I stopped going out. I was ordering my groceries. It was bad. And that was like the first 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, it was the first month easily, actually, if I'm being honest. And, you know, it's easy to do, but I think everybody should definitely get out there and touch grass, because sometimes when you spend all your time inside or you spend all your time with your head in your phone, you forget that there's a real life out there. See, when I turn the computer off, I don't know who Greeky is. I'm sorry, but I don't. You're not part of my life. So what you're saying here really doesn't bother me. I don't know if Catwoman is bothered by this stuff. I'm not. See, that's what makes me so different, is people can say anything about me, and if it's not true, why would it bother me? It just shows me that they're lacking and needing to talk about me, that I'm that good that people want to talk about me.
Yeah, I'm pretty much unbothered by a bunch of strangers having anything to say about me because of like 30 or 15 minutes or whatever that they've seen me. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's even better burns that they could have on me, but they just don't know.
No, I agree, Sarah. I do. And, you know, they have that relationship, and I love that. I love that he is so fucking loyal to them. I do. But I don't understand why no one in Albert's family would tell him, hey, what are you doing? You're throwing this away. You know, I mean, he had it made. Scooter was doing literally everything. All he had to do was show up.
I'm telling you, I pointed it out before. It's all three. Well, now 3. But I mean, living in that household like that is, it's like almost criminal to me, because it's like not giving them the tools to function in the real world. You know, at some point in time, she won't be there.
Right.
You know, at some point in time, they will have to be able to get utilities and pay utilities on time. They will have to be able to navigate in the real world, which has nothing to do with being online or oiling yourself or hanging out on the couch. You know, I mean, it's just not real.
Right. No, I agree. Grass-fed. I agree with you when he puts his mind to it. what happened, and it was so obvious, was his mom got in his head because he started that was the night it started when he's like, I'm not doing that goal. It was the same day that I didn't do the shock collar, right? And he even said, because Gidgey didn't do the shock collar, I shouldn't have to do this. And then Tina went and said it in Rewind Chat. I mean, we all saw it. So I don't know if that's when the breakdown happened, but that is definitely the downfall, when he refused to oil, and like I've said all along, they had talked about it in the car beforehand. Yes, believe it or not, sometimes shows actually do set up beforehand. Like, we had an idea to put shirts on every 20 likes, so make sure you like, and we'll see how many crazy shirts she has. But, it's just one of those things. And Greeky, no, it's not that you called me out at all. I totally understand and respect getting hate for my hateful actions. What I don't understand and like is you dragging down the show and my co-host. And you did that yesterday, Friday, maybe it was. But I'm not going to argue with you about it. I would never get upset with someone for that. But I do think that going forward, it is important that we're very honest with our feelings, because I feel like for so long, when we watched that Rewind clip, the whole chat, I was going to show y'all, the whole chat was like, finally, a host that'll say something. Finally, oh my gosh, Zay, you're on fire. Way to go, Zay. W Zay. The whole chat. There was like one fucking pathetic fucker. I even know who it was that said something. There was one person that did not agree. And no, it wasn't Tina. She wasn't in there at that time. But no, there was one. But everyone was like, wow, she finally said something. It's like, why are we so scared to say, hey, Tina, where are those signed cards that some of these people still haven't received? Like, you promised 3 big cards to 3 very important people. You never sent them. Like, where's the slip and slide? Where's all the stuff? Leave me alone. Take care of the shit you need to take care of for your show. Because I have done nothing to come at you all, but you all certainly have come at me. So yes, I am going to respond. Anyway. So that's all I have to say. Look, they're just trifling little cunts that don't have anything else to do, don't have the content, so they're gonna talk about me, which they wanted gone so horribly bad but can't keep out of their mouth. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm done talking about trash here. So unless you have anything else to say about them, I can't see a reason why we would bring them up.
I really don't have very much to say about them. I mean,
perfect.
Their complaints about me were kind of like the most pathetic complaints I've ever heard tried to put together. So,
yeah. No. I will tell you one thing. I am number one. Money is the least of my concerns. I am so excited about building up LolCal Rebel, what it can be, what it is going to be. I am not, sure, Queen's money was great money. Incredible money these people make. And they spend a lot of money. Well, sometimes they spend money on the things they do. And yeah, absolutely, that's awesome. But I never got into this for the money. So, yeah, I like a challenge. This is a lot more fun for me. I get to be myself. I don't have to be nice to I've decided over the weekend, I did decide that there are things behind the scenes that I'm not gonna lower myself to, that people have already lowered themselves to. I won't do that. I will just say, you guys are gonna have to wait and see, but I do not miss working with Tina D at all. My hand before God, I do not miss working with Tina D. I will always miss Mike. He is a creative genius, but I will never miss working with that woman, ever. No way. I don't miss it. Oh, you're sweet, Jay. I don't know. I enjoy making people laugh, but there are some really hateful people out there. There really are. There are some really hateful people out there, and it's always so interesting because you know something in their life. Like, okay, Greeky, for instance, she hates me, right? Why is she here instead of doing something with her life? Like, why isn't she watching something else? Why do people do that? I will never understand. Like, I don't have to watch Queens. I don't want to watch Queens. I won't watch Queens. That easy for me. Why do people hate watch? Like, do you hate watch?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think hate watching is like being the absolute butt of the joke. Like literally to watch somebody because you hate them and waste your own time, your own energy, your own effort in feeding their algorithm juice. I mean, you are literally making yourself the joke. And nobody even gets to see the joke.
Oh, they do
So,
touch.
like-
Greeky was my mod for months. They absolutely touch a nerve. I wouldn't be talking about her if they didn't. Are you kidding? She's one of the few people that I upset that actually mattered. So, of course, I'm going to point her out. But I want to know why, if I'm so horrible, you would be here watching and commenting. Like, what does that say about you as a person? I mean, I'm in nuts commenting because my son's there. Like, you have no dog in this race. None. I don't know. It's just weird. Oh, okay. I didn't know you. That's awesome. She likes you. That is awesome. I am glad. I think, I honest to God, if I didn't have so many mods, I would mod Greeky. She hates me, but I would mod her in a heartbeat because she's one of the best mods I've ever had. Her, Holly Dolly, and
I'm the worst mod.
Coffee Girl. Sorry.
I'm the absolute worst mod.
No, I don't. I don't really hate Xylee. That's the only one you could say I hate watch. And I really don't hate her. I love to hate her, if that makes sense. I love to fight with her because she fights back. She's like the only person in the LCU I could ever actually pick a fight with that would fight back.
See, when she says stuff about me, because she's been saying stuff about me lately, I don't even feel bad about it because it's like, that's her job. That's her job. That's like what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to talk about me. And what has she got to talk about? You know, she's only got so little footage. So, you know, I mean, like,
Look, it's
I
going to
fell
be a
asleep,
constant.
man.
Oh.
you know, like I fell asleep, bro. Like, what do I say? My eyes were resting semi-permanently. Right?
I see what you did, by the way. I've noticed something. I see what you did. Something we talked about you did in your room. But no, Coffee Girl is not an op. Hush, Coffee Girl's amazing. No, I hope to one day make Greeky realize that I'm not really that idiot that I was. I have totally disassociated myself with any of those people. I am not going to drink, and I know damn good and well I will never. I'm not worried about ever anything bad coming out about me. It's just not. Let's hope I can learn, and I think I have. So, moving on. Now that we've gotten that out, I really don't think we need to touch on that again. While we've got you awake, I thought, oh, is it time? Oh, it's time. It's almost time. 2 more likes. 2 more likes, I think.
Too early.
So
Better than asleep.
Yeah. So what time? So you sleep from like what, 9, 10 o'clock until 4? 4:30?
Today?
Uh-huh.
No, I went to bed whenever you saw me not online anymore. Whenever
So-
that was.
Yeah, it's like 10:30.
And I got up at like 3. I don't know. I took a shower. I walked around. I did some morning exercises. Took my medicine thing.
Hey, look, Queens is going to be just fine. Savage and Tina are dynamite. They really are. They may hate me. I dislike Tina because I know stuff about her behind the scenes that I just don't like. So she and I are not friends. But I don't know Savage. I don't know Savage from Adam, but she can hate me all she wants. I'm not scared of her. I keep getting these weird, I'm not scared of people on the internet. Maybe I should be, but I'm just not. And the thing with Roxy is so crazy to me. It's just so incredibly crazy.
I would be more scared of Xylee saying something to me because she's a receipts girl usually. Then Savage, because Savage all the time is like, well, we're going to dig into your shit. We're going to dig into your shit. The pirates are going to go after your things. You know, she says those same things over and over, but there's never like a result. But like with Xylee, you know, she usually comes up with receipts and stuff. And that's why the only reason why I would be like, ooh. But
Yeah.
if you know that there's nothing out there, then there's nothing out there.
Exactly.
She can't like make it into
And
being.
that is a really good feeling. Like when they were trying to make a big deal, this dono came through and they were trying to make a big deal about it and run with it. And it's like, oh, you know, we have receipts, we have DMs, Gidgey did this, Gidgey. And it was such a good feeling to say, no, you don't. No, you fucking don't. I know exactly where I was. It's such a good feeling, you guys. It really is. So, you know, I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know what kind of war we're going to have as Xylee titled it the other night. It was Savage and Gidgey War. I don't know Savage. I have no fucking idea who this woman is. I didn't watch her. I know that she's gone after Tina pretty much her whole time. Said she'd never come back to the LCU. She's here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know her. So I you know, if she has beef with me, okay. I saw what your beef. Never mind. Never. I won't even do it. I'm not even going to do it.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just not going to watch. So, look, you can talk about me. You can say, I want you up on my... I'm not watching. Cat Lady's not watching. So we're obviously not going to come up when you bellow for us. Sorry. So let's move on from that. Let's move on from that and let's talk about our show. So I've talked about my flame that I want to do. I want to highlight something because we're one of the morning shows, guys. So I feel like in the morning we should pick something good that's happened in the past 24 hours. And that's why I chose, of course, selfishly to pick Zay's rant on Albert for several reasons. First, it's been taboo. Nobody's been allowed to do it. Rastov will come up here. He's sleeping, thank God, hopefully. But people were told not to talk about Albert, even once he was a host. So, you know, it's kind of a freeing thing to see that I don't look like the big bad wolf going after him. But exactly what happened. Xylee did a stream and talked about, you know, Scooter was spurging, used all kinds of, you know, keywords. It was very obvious. And like I called it before it happened. I can't wait to see the host sweep for this. I knew exactly what was going to happen. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But, you know, it was nice that Zay didn't sweep. And that's what I respected. I think we should do it more often. I think people should call me out. Hey, bitch, the first 30 minutes of your fucking stream today, all you did was keep your nose in the phone and respond to hateful comments and go on rants. I know exactly what I fucked up and did today. Come at me. Sorry, I just saw Roxy, and Roxy, she brought my... Girl, I'm just telling you right now, think about it. Think about you, me, and Cat Lady up here. We could do one hell of a show. I'm telling you, I'm going to be monetized tomorrow or by Wednesday. Girl, Roxy.
Saying that they were talking about your grandchildren? The people who are always like, don't talk about children?
Savage is
We're
dirty,
talking
though.
about your
Savage,
grandchildren?
I was sent DMs that her manager guy, he is apparently now, I have clips of him talking shit on Tina 2 weeks ago, but apparently now he's sweeping for Albert and Tina. But God, these people, you just can't make it up. They're so stupid. But anyway, they think that I did used to be the main one sweeping for Tina. I know. I fucking know. Oh, no. She ate it. Oh, no. She did it. Oh, no. She really colored.
She really colored.
Oh, whoops. Is
No
there
shit.
something that Gidgey scammed? I'll wait. Still waiting. I mean, Tina did tell me I could easily scam the collar. She knew how and explained it to me. But I stood on principle and wouldn't put the fucking collar on because I won't fucking scam. But hey, Keep talking. Keep talking, Tina. I've seen everything you've typed. It's all been sent to me. She said today in a chat, Gidgy is a scammer. She knows how to scam very well. Motherfuckers, you can call me a racist piece of shit till the fucking cows come home. But what's the one goddamn thing you can't call me? And you all fucking know it. I dare you.
She tried to call me a scammer. Like, okay, I'm up there eating those stupid fucking eggs. I tried to do it like in a way where it gave her more content to go off of, right? You saw that. I ate them through the side. But instead, she's crazy and she doesn't know how to make content. And so she got very angry. They made me put it in a cup, and I literally put it in a cup and then drank it. And they're like, oh, you scammed. No, sir, you're just so used to scamming that you cannot understand that when somebody does something right in front of your face, that they fucking did it. But here, let me do it again. Oh, look, I did it again. Oh, that's scamming. Like...
Yeah, it's silly. It's gonna get ugly before it gets better. But the bottom line is, they're the ones that are bringing this, not us. That's and but I'm not gonna sit back. I will not sit back, and I will not be silenced any fucking more. I will say my piece exactly how it is, and I will say the fucking truth. Give a flying fuck.
How is it that certain people in the LCU get some special like web of protection around them where nobody can say anything about them, and they're just, they're special and they're soft, and all the rest of the LCU is like, if I fuck up, I get it, and I get it good. Like, that's the whole point.
It's a thing, but I will tell you, behind the scenes, it's not like, I don't feel, one thing I will say is, whoops, I just turned us up accidentally there. One thing I'll say is, I feel like behind the scenes, like, I'll use Xylee because I know she was here. She should be going to Dunkin' Donuts. But I know if I had a problem, I could at Xylee in the main chat and she would answer me, right? Like, but if I had an issue and I did that with Tina, it wouldn't be the same response. So, yeah, that relationship's going to be different. That's why, yes, as far as the LCU goes, I care about every single host except for those two. They don't want me. I don't want them. It's that easy. And look, Queens is a very easy show to isolate because it is so different from all the other LCU shows, which is a great thing. So, yeah. I don't know. It's what are your thoughts? Tell me.
I just think it's shitbird action. It's shitbird action to say, okay, well, here's this one show and it's very special and they're super touchy and we're just gonna be, let's put on these kid gloves and let's just be real special with Boo Boo Nunu. And, anybody else that you find doing something, go ahead and say shit. That's what we like, especially if it's really graphic. But over here with Boo Boo Nunu, we gotta treat them real special. I just think it's fucked. I can't. I don't know. It just seems like it's bad enough for people who are co-hosts to have to not say shit about their own co-host. I think that shouldn't happen. I think that's pretty shitty because of all the people who are going to keep you online and straight, it should be your co-host and it should happen on your show. You owe it to your audience and the community that you build right there. Mm-hmm. To hold it in line.
I agree with that. I agree. This is where Xylee and I disagree. She thinks some things should take place off camera. I think everything should be on camera. I think everything should be. Some of the shit, oh my God. I think everything should be on camera. I really do. There's so much that happens that people would, like today, I saw so many people say, I can't believe Rastov kept Boogie up there so long.
Boogie kept Boogie up there
Boogie.
so long.
Boogie's a lolcow. Boogie was crashing out like lolcows do. I mean, say whatever you want, but he's been clipped how many times on how many channels already? Yeah, it was hard to watch. Absolutely it was hard to watch. That's why I wanted to choose something different for my Rebel Flame thing than that, because obviously that's the biggest news. But we all just watched, and if you didn't watch Xylee cover it, she did an excellent cover on the whole live thing earlier, and it was nice because she didn't. It was a hard watch because look, I know a lot of people are saying it was fake. It wasn't fake. I saw in Nerds they did a poll: was Boogie's crash out fake? Wasn't it? And I swear to God, it was like half and half. It was crazy because nobody knows at this point whether it's real or not. And I had asked again Xylee, and she said that when he crashed out at Fat Camp, it was the exact same. So she said it was real. I believe it was real, and I just heard it earlier. He was scratching his face. I thought he was, but I wasn't sure, and she confirmed it on Reapers that he was scratching his face. And as someone that has had not a good place and been like that, I know that's a characteristic. So it's just hard. It's hard to watch a man that's my age break down like that, whether it's real or it's fake. I don't buy that there weren't some real emotions there, and I don't buy that he would trash, if I am correct and overheard correctly, a $1,300 or $1,400 monitor for the hell of it. You do a lot for content, but that's taking it a bit far. And people were saying, well, he didn't destroy a lot of other things. He didn't destroy his good arcade machine. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I just know that the one thing I wish Boogie wouldn't do is use Desi as a shield or I don't even know the right word I'm trying to say, but it's like I watched him do it earlier with Rastov in the chat, and he was saying, well, you don't want Boogie. And I even heard Rastov talking about it, actually. He did talk about it. I hope I get it right, because he was saying basically you don't want Desi mad at you, and Rastov's like, don't put that on me. And I get that. I see him throwing Desi out there a lot, and I was talking to someone in chat about it earlier, about how Desi needs to speak for herself. It's not fair that we always hear, well, Desi said this, Desi said that, Desi said... If Desi has so much that she wants to say, let her say it. Quit talking for her and let her say it, because it seems really weird coming out of his mouth all the time, in my opinion. How do you feel about the Boogie crash out? Did you see it in all its glory? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, number one, I think it's more important to talk about us as an audience, like every single one of us, the community members, all of the people who watch through YouTube, all of that. I'm guessing that less than 5% of us are mental health professionals. And I mean, I'll be honest, I have about 130 hours of therapeutic education, but I am not fucking qualified to tell you what I saw on that screen was a real psychotic or manic episode or not. What I can tell you is he's very likely a man who has mental health issues, but who also is someone who has commonly had emotional outbursts that cause damage to his things. And we just saw a really big one of those, whether it was completely real, whether there was emotion involved or not, it was fucking entertaining. It was hard to watch. Some things that are entertaining are hard to watch, and I'm really glad that he came to a conclusion with it, and I hope it helps him learn something. I hope at least positively something comes from it where he learns a lesson. And if the lesson is I don't get to use Desi as a front for my feelings,
well,
awesome.
First you'd have to have Desi step up and say she doesn't want that. Of course, she's going to probably let that. And look, I don't like talking about... I'll be honest, when I came into the LCU, I was not a fan of Boogie. I have fallen for Boogie hard because he really does have a good heart. He does, and he cares. He's putting on... I don't know what the deal is, but you can't do something as long as he has and not love it, right? I don't buy that. I just don't buy it. Not with him. He was given the chance to quit or get the intern role. He took the intern role. Why? He loves the attention. I'm a narcissist. I get it. I want to be the center of attention always. I get it. And it's so obvious that he does too, but you know, I see Bald Boy doing this, or Belushi doing the same thing. It's like, you can't make people hate you and expect them to, you can only kick people so many times, right? And then they're like, well, fuck you, Boogie. I'm sick of all this. You know, you ruined our fucking reunion that we were all looking forward to.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing that Boogie, I think, has really excelled in manipulation is he's found how to get to that tail end of, well, fuck you then, Boogie, and turn it into a, how could you say fuck you to me, Boogie? How could you, you went and through this and this and this and did this and this and this, and all of a sudden it's like you turned around and tail whipped back into like, Boogie's the victim. Like, he has really gotten that manipulation down like nobody I'd ever seen in my life.
I'm a very good manipulator. I know I am. I know I am. Most women are. We're good at manipulating. We learn that trait in dating, I think. I don't know, but I've always thought women are better manipulators than men, and then you see someone like Boogie, and it's like, okay, never mind, because you blow me away. I do want to go back real quick. I want to talk. I saw something. See, Greeky, I pay too much attention to you. She had a really good point. Boogie uses ChatGPT, and he has said this for his mental therapy. And like she said, he needs a real therapist. And this doesn't need to be some bullshit like, yeah, I'm going to therapy, motherfucker. No, he needs, as someone that still, to this day, and look, you can do it online. My doctor, I still am on some kind of, I call it my crazy pill, but it's an anti-whatever. And, look, sometimes things just don't work right upstairs. Sometimes, you need a good checkup. Sometimes your levels are off. Sometimes, I don't know. But something is not right up here. You don't do that live, right? And I was talking to Tuffy about, he's like, well, he's a lol cow. He's a lol cow. Okay, fine. You're a lol cow, but you're also a 50-year-old man that has purchased a home, purchased a car. You know how to do things in life, and you don't have the self-awareness, mother of God. Oh, hey!
Skeeter?
You don't have
How you doing?
Yeah, it's okay. I was on. Good morning, Skeeter.
Good morning, y'all. Hi.
You came into a pretty serious moment. You might have lightened the load for us, Skeeter.
Well, no, I'm going to keep going because, look, mental health is something I am passionate about because I remember being a woman in my 30s and, that was 25 years ago, and you couldn't say that you have mental health. You couldn't say you don't feel right upstairs because then you had a stigma if you were taking, whatever. I remember that. So I think it's really important that we talk about it and normalize it. I know Keemstar is not a fan of any kind of medical antidepressants. However, I also know there are a ton of holistic things that are also amazing. God, I am shedding. I swear to God, I've got hair everywhere. So, hey, however you deal with it, you need to deal with it. But look, Boogie's is not working. I 100% agree. He needs, in my opinion, inpatient therapy. I mean, this guy is, look, at our age, Boogie, you got to have a plan. You can't just hope for the best. And, you got to have a plan, man. You got to, it's time. It's time.
You got to seek medical attention, Boogie. You got to seek medical attention.
Yes, true.
I can't tell you whether he needs to go to a mental health facility or if he needs to. I know I myself have a therapist. I go to my therapist. I use telehealth and I use her once a week, and she's awesome. She makes my life great. I have CPTSD from some very bad shit, and I mean, she makes life so much better for me, and I wish everybody had that kind of wonderful peace, and I think everybody deserves it.
And that's true. Glass House is
I agree.
You're right. It's Yes. Oh, are you blind, Justice? That's amazing. I have so much respect for anyone that's in that field because, you know, I still feel like that's our newest health field, right? You know, we've had all these other things and mental health, we're still learning so much every day. And I love that we are getting away from treating our kids. I hated that, you know, like even when Matthew was young, fortunately, our doctor was my close friend, but they were, you know, like his friends in school were taking, I don't know if it was Adderall or not or what it was, but shit to make them concentrate and they would get jittery. And it's just little kids. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with that. It's really hard for me to justify, like giving kids without specific, I don't know. It's a weird world we live in where we've got a pill for everything, it seems like. And, you know, sometimes you just kind of have to take a breath and smell the air and realize God is good and everything's going to be all right. Or whatever you believe in. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, fuck. Did we lose her?
Who do we lose?
No, I'm sorry.
Praise
I'm
Jesus.
so
You're all
bad
right.
at
You're fine.
I'm
You're
so
fine.
bad at using this damn Discord thing on my phone because my fingers are so fat, and I don't know if I can use it while I'm on the on live. And then these kids and the thing, they started tagging me on the thing. I just really need
Y'all
to turn off my phone.
don't mess with her. Y'all are so mean. Stop it.
I'm like, what? What am I supposed to do this?
No, hang on. Let me close all my. I've got y'all. Stop it. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I see. Oh, shit.
Is it good? Am I gonna? Can you share it on the screen? Is it something I'm gonna be sad to miss?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Oh God damn, Beavis. I'm sure you don't. You know, one thing I have never done, and I'm gonna.
I love it.
Wait, what?
If it's from him, it's surely hate, and I will love it.
Beavis
Please.
is not a fan of mine, but they're a good person. They are a good person. I do know
I know.
this.
He's very sardonic. I really appreciate and enjoy his humor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Lila, hey, beautiful. Why are you're up early, or it makes me feel better and at ease when I tell myself it's fake because I would be terrified if I was dead. We keep going back to the boogie thing, and I swore I wouldn't do this because I know we got our fill over there, and I know that's everything. I know everyone's going to talk about it all day, and I didn't want to make it all about him. But can we talk about something? Yes, I worry about Desi, but more than Desi, y'all know me. Fucking animals. He's got an old dog and making all that noise and screaming. That dog knows his voice. It just broke my heart. God damn it, Boogie. If you're not going to do it for Desi, do it for the fucking animals. I'm sorry.
Loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. Loud ass motherfucking barking dogs.
Yes.
But
Let the dogs
also-
be loud, not you, Boogie.
But also Chad. Like, we never hear from Chad. We never really see much about Chad, and he's always back there too. Like, it's just a whole group of people that are being victimized in the background.
Yeah. I agree. No. That's what I had. That's what I love about a lot of you guys. You make Greeky, for instance. She doesn't like me, but she's got a damn good head on her shoulders, and she normally has really good takes. Fuck you for not liking me.
And she's a good mod too. And
she's a very good mod. She's a very good mod. She is. I said her, Coffee Girl, and Holly Dolly. Those were my three. I will ride or die with them. They can like me or not. They're still good fucking mods. Sorry, I know, Greeky. I know. I'm sorry, baby. Fuck you, bitch. You know what? Fuck you, bitch.
You go
wanna be
ahead.
here? Fuck you.
I was going to say, can we go ahead and make a screen for Greeky? Do we need to make just like a picture for her?
No, I just made her a mod, so now she doesn't have a choice but to show up. She can hate me all she wants, but she can mod for you. She likes you. Damn it. I can't have... Look, I know that for Coffee and Holly, I'm pretty sure it's too early for them. So I'm super blessed that I have her here in the mornings. And I have a lot of the mods that Chubby had that I know are amazing. But look, she knows me, and she knows... Here's the biggest thing I want with mods is people that know what I will and won't allow. And basically, I don't give a flying fuck what you type in that chat. As long as you're not doxing or breaking TOS, I don't care. And I will never lock up the Grays. I keep saying that. I will never lock up the Grays. Right, Skeeter?
Right.
They can't hurt me.
So
I'm really close to another shirt. Do you think we could get some more likes?
we almost
So
have
close to
100
another
likes.
shirt.
Oh my God. You guys are so
What?
awesome. Thank you
You're so
guys. Thank
generous.
you. They are. Look, there's one thing you can say about LCU. We are a universe. We all travel from show to show to show with each other. And if we miss
We're
a show,
united.
we catch it. We are. Whether or not look, some of us hate each
We're a
other.
big
Some of us
happy
like each
family.
other. Exactly. And a very dysfunctional family, but whose isn't, right? There are people
Right.
like me that I don't have a family anymore. So and now, especially going through the sobriety thing and learning. Gibber, you know he's asleep. I'm sorry, y'all. You're going to get half light because Scooter's cat needs attention. Look, let me talk to you about this kid on hydrocodone, or am I allowed to say, or on pain meds? I don't know what you're allowed to say,
Pain,
not to
pain
say.
meds. Pain meds.
He has never taken pills. Mom here, I've been around the block a few times, you know. I'm like, oh, give me a couple of Coda. Yeah, I got that. No, he hasn't. So, look, I'm just going to, all right, I'm going to say it. So he was in a lot of pain. And he wanted to go live. So the reason that he was so fucked up, I gave him 1.5. He's only supposed to take 1. I gave him 1.5. I drugged my kid. I did it. I fucking did it. But that's why he was so goddamn funny. He was shaking his arms and he was doing his, it was so goddamn funny. It was amazing. Sorry.
You should have recorded that. You should have recorded that.
Oh, it's on Nuts.
It's
Trust me.
on.
Oh, it's recorded. It's recorded. Can't wait till he has kids so I can show him. Oh, I have so many amazing things. I'm sorry.
I predict when Scooter finds a lady, it's going to be a really qualified individual of a lady. You know, he's in a pretty unique community of people. I think that he's getting a little bit better. You know, when we're younger, we don't have as good of a picker, right?
That is true.
But
That's a good
As we
point.
go
Agreed.
on with time, our picker becomes more refined to our own varietal. And I think that he has the opportunity to some very specific people and the chance to know what specific people he wants.
Shut the fuck, John Pop. God damn it. Ah! Oh my God. Okay.
Guess what, Genji?
What's that, dear?
I put on makeup on Alpha and I did Denmark Speechless.
I
I-
saw you start that, and you were such a trooper with Phantom. I've almost finished the whole stream you two were on. It was very enjoyable. Really? You guys with the likes, thank you. Seriously. I know that's good for the algorithm and whatever, so I'm learning so much about YouTube. I never knew all this stuff. Anyway.
Can we hit the 200 likes? Can we hit 200?
Probably not. Look, I am thrilled. I love you. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you for that. You know what? You tell your dad to make sure he hits me up later, and I'll hit you guys up whenever y'all are on stream. I'm going to give Cat
Gotcha,
Lady a little bit more
gotcha.
time. All right. Love you, darling.
Love you
care.
too.
All right. I love Skeeter. He's such a sweetheart. He really is. He's always welcome up here. Him and his dad are good people. I gave him a hard time. His dad, not him. I've never given Skeeter a hard time. He's a diehard AGP fan. So is his dad. And he loves Queens. And now Skeeter kind of loves everyone. He's kind of like, the LCU kind of adopted him and he's welcome everywhere. He just hops in on shows and I love it. You know, I know look, on Queens, we didn't do that. That it wasn't, because normally we were running off of, you know, hey, we're doing this, we're trying to hit a goal. It was very structured, which is good. I am going to try to build some of that structure in our stream, as we saw the first 30 minutes of my stream today. Yeah, I know. I'm learning. Believe it or not, I had notes too. God.
We're new. It's okay.
No.
I'm really new. and together we're new, and my newness has
Oh,
become your
God,
newness.
You have no idea that word. You can't use that word. You cannot use that word. You cannot use that word. Do not use that word.
Why?
You can use that
Why?
word. Technically, you can use that word, but they hate that word. Everybody hates
Who?
that word. Anybody. Nobody wants to hear that you're new. You are on a screen. Gibber. Come here.
I'm still alive. Oh.
No,
okay.
the cat.
I didn't
He's
want you to think I fell asleep.
so
lost
here's
my
the deal. When I'm streaming, Scooter is normally wrangling. Okay, look, the dog is sound asleep. You don't have to worry about the almost 15-year-old dachshund at my feet. But his little 11-month-old kitten, this bitch is crazy. And so he's normally, how'd you get over there? You were just over there. I'm not that stoned. Anyway. It's been a nightmare because, so he's part Bengal, we found out from the vet. He called him a full Bengal, and I've looked at Bengals, and he was a stray at a house I was showing. Anyway, but he needs a lot of exercise. He's a very athletic cat. I can't get him to gain weight. I like big fat cats, but he's like this.
Some cats don't get fat. Like my blackish cat, whatever that's called, Torty or whatever, that cat's never gonna be fat. Ever. It runs everywhere all the time. I don't think it sleeps except for when it lays on me at night, and then it gets up when I fall asleep and it goes running.
So, wait until today, Roxy. Uh-oh. Roxy, you get so much love in here. I know you're going to think about this, and you're going to... Sorry, that was just my shoulder. You're all right there, Gibber. Look, he doesn't have pants. See his fur? That's what the damn medicine did. That fucking... I had him spray because I saw a roach over by the fireplace. And he broke out, and we had to take him to the vet, and they said he had an allergic pyrethra. I don't remember what it was, but it's apparently a normal thing that's in insecticide, so we just can't do it. And by the way, I saw someone in chat earlier say that I am just a deranged woman because I was throwing shit at my kid that just had surgery. Look, he's a fucking man. I promise for $50, he can take what I threw at him. And if he couldn't, I'll call him a pussy to his face. Good God. That's pretty funny. Shoppy, it is so awesome to see you.
I think people forget that he's in his 30s.
Yeah,
You know, people
he's
like
27.
to think that he's younger.
27.
Oh, I thought he was in his 30s. But okay,
I mean,
27.
still,
That's still pretty close.
His mind's done. He's grown. He's lived on his own. He's been laid. He's done all the things, I'm sure, even though I believe he's still a virgin and one day will be the Pope. I will not give in to that. All you whores need to stay out of his goddamn DMs. Fucking sluts. I know who you are. I have no fucking clue. I did ask him when we went to dinner the other night. I asked him, I said, have you gotten any weird DMs? Because look, I'll be honest. If you're a weird motherfucker and you DM me, a lot of our IRL
I'm the
friends.
Wonder Woman.
No, but what I do, what do you do? Gib, leave Bucky alone, honey. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Anyway, Gidgey's mind is done. Yeah, his mind is done. John Pond, you have no fucking clue. You have no clue. All I need is her to just let it marinate. And here's the deal. It's going to be so amazing because I have no doubt that there's a show that's going to come on later on today that's going to talk about Roxy some more and piss her off some more and push her even closer into Gidgey's warm arms because Gidgey knows that Roxy would be just wanna look at my little Roxy. Look at my little Roxy. Love me some Roxy. Sorry, I just, Oh, whoops. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
You know, great.
I'm awake.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you.
She's putting on a shirt because Tina said she only had one shirt, so for every 20 likes, she's putting on a different shirt.
I thought there was there was rumors that you were Fentanyl Phil's mother.
I'm really, really disappointed that y'all think that I'm older than Fentanyl Phil.
That is a good point. That is a good point. That is a very good point.
I mean, I don't mind the association as much as being thought that I am older than Fentanyl Phil, but that does come a close second.
What a day yesterday, huh?
I mean, it was, I hear that. Do you deal with a lot of that behind the scenes, or was that a one-off?
No, that's who Boogie is.
It really is. No, I believe that now. I really do.
Right.
The more I've seen, the more I really see that's. What do you see his future as? I mean, do you see him coming out of this?
Well, I was listening to this as I went and got my coffee, and I heard you guys saying he needs all these therapies and he needs all these drugs and stuff like that, and I'm pretty much anti-drug, but
right.
I am not an expert at all. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't know shit, But my basic knowledge of all this and my thoughts on this are bro, you just got to deal with your shit. And unfortunately, this is all happening because he won't be held accountable for what he's done.
I told him he was on pit and he kept going on and on. I'm like, dude, none of that, all of that is the opposite logic of anybody else. You keep telling him every fucking day what you want from him. And it's to be able to trust him, and amassing a bunch of money isn't going to convince you to trust him. That's going to convince you that he could leave any fucking time. That doesn't make any damn sense.
I mean, let's think about this. He burned his relationship with me by saying that I wasn't letting him go to the funeral, right? He lied about that scenario. This Desi thing comes up. I immediately fix it. They agree to talk about this on live for it to be a teachable moment. He blows that whole thing up. I mean, he's went out of his way to try to make himself look like a victim and make me look like the bad guy. I have been blamed for the whole Denmark thing over and over and over again. And maybe it is from Desi too. But I'm just not going to deal with it. Go fuck yourself. I've done too much for him, right? I guaranteed this guy over $10,000 every single month for a year straight,
I mean, that's, no, it is amazing. But do you feel like he's using he's weaponizing Desi almost? That's what it feels like. Because I don't know if you saw what he pulled in Discord with Rastov, but it was the same thing. Oh, well, Keem and Brantley bent the knee to me, and they're happy they got Desi. The fuck?
I don't know. Look, yesterday he started this narrative in the morning, and he goes, I'm not going on live because they're going to make me smash my arcade. I go, first of all, Boogie, I would not allow them to do that. All right. I know how much that arcade means to you. I'm the one that suggested you buy it. Yeah. I'm the one that really pressured you into getting it, because instead of having all these arcade one-up bullshit, fucking wasting all the money on that, get something that'll last forever, right? So no, I would not allow that to happen. And okay, but I'm not breaking my stuff. I go, no, you're not breaking your stuff. You're an intern. They're demanding you to be there. And Rastov made that one little joke, get the axe. If Rastov never made that joke to get the axe, he still would have smashed everything in his room.
Exactly. I agree with that. I do it.
So this is not, is it mental health? I guess, but it's just manipulation. It's pure. The whole thing is manipulation. I'm not buying it, dude.
And maybe you're right. Maybe it is that he is just so used to having lack of accountability, because that's the one thing, as someone that has fucked up, when you don't take accountability, number one, nobody forgives you, and number two, you never learn from it. And I don't understand why he pushes the accountability off on everyone. I noticed that Wings was in Nerds Chat last night, Keem, and he said, well, Boogie got forced into buying a arcade game. And it's like, how does a 50-year-old man get forced into buying something? I mean, like, how do you put that on someone else?
Who said that?
Wings
said
of
that?
Redemption.
Nah, dude. See, Wings is so. I
Right?
mean,
I was like, what the fuck? That's.
Wings is out there saying, "Bro, Denmark should have been fired instantly.
Are you
no
kidding?
questions asked?" Right? Well, okay. Here's the deal. Denmark is young. All right. He's a rising star. He's a talent. You know, we're trying to build a company over here. He's good for the LCU. Eventually, Denmark being here will make Boogie money. You know, right now Boogie's making Denmark money, but eventually Denmark will pay it back to everyone else in the LCU. And this is why I'm a fucking boss and Wings of Redemption is a worker. All right.
Yep.
There's a different in mentality here, bro. And, you know, Wings says a lot of stuff like, they need to do this and they need to do that and they need to do this and they need to do that. I don't say what we need to do. I do it. Right. I'm a doer. I'm not just, you know, like, so, you know, we're different in that sense. It's real easy to fucking say, you know, you should build a factory over there. It's way different to actually build the factory. You know, those are two different things.
And maintain it for, you know,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense when I see people saying things like that. It comes across very obvious that, you know, Denmark is so good for this. He's young. He's bringing in a younger crowd. He's bringing in new people. He's bringing in a whole I mean, there's so much good about him that I don't get that. You know,
but the history of it is this. You know, Boogie went and got these free arcade 1-up machines, the cheap garbage, right?
Right.
And he had that in the background. I'm sorry, to me, that looks like the trashiest. Like I can't stand those things.
I
right?
agree.
That is
No,
not-
I've had a game room before and I wouldn't spend the money on a good one, so I wouldn't get a cheap one. One of those little $500, $1,000. I mean, they're crap. And they're gonna break. They're made of particle. No.
So look, it's just a difference of an opinion. Boogie thought that was cool. I mean, Tommy C has all of them. They think it's cool. To me, it looks like trash. All right. It's not respectable to have those fucking cheap little arcade 1-ups, right?
Oh, I didn't know Tommy's were cheap. I thought Tommy's were good.
Well, I mean, they're like $300 each. I mean, at this point, Tommy has enough money in all those little arcades where he could have got a quality one,
right?
Like Boogie has, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, for content or whatever, I had Boogie smashing a few of them that he didn't like, and it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure Boogie Nick makes enough money where he can actually get, you know, an all-in-one real arcade, right? Like the one he has, right?
Yeah.
So the idea that I would have him smash that is insane. Like, and again, this is multiple. You know, I'm texting Boogie back and forth. I will never let you smash that arcade, right? I'm on the phone with him. I promise you, I give you my word, they're not going to make you smash the arcade. He didn't care about that. He wanted to be the victim in the scenario. Yep. He wanted people to support him as he's getting bullied by Rostov. He's getting bullied by Keemstar. He wants the audience to believe that we are in the wrong and we've wronged Desi and we've did this and we did that. I'm sorry. Who you're mad at is Denmark. Yeah. That's who you're mad at. And guess what? Denmark reached out to you. You had a conversation and you both forgave him. So what the fuck are we on about?
And Denmark is a troll. You're going to let a troll affect your life like this? This is Boogie, who's been on the internet longer than this fucking Denmark's been alive. I don't know. It just seems crazy to me that he has lost it over Denmark. I don't get it. I really don't.
It's really easy to throw up the shield and say mental health, right? It just is.
It's a good point.
Because then it's like, then there's no accountability. Well, you might be muted or something, cat lady.
Oh, Jesus.
Talk again. Maybe it just didn't. Talk in your mic.
Let's see.
There we go.
Oh, no, you're not.
Is that what? Oh, okay. Sorry.
You sound great.
Sorry. I must have pressed a button I didn't know existed.
What were you trying to say?
But I was gonna say all that manipulation, all of that bullshit, all that inability to take accountability, all of that terrible and bad behavior is symptomatic bullshit. And it's because he has mental health issues underneath. What happens is people who have mental health issues behave really fucking badly, and they get worse and worse and worse and worse without dealing with it.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question with you saying that. I've watched Boogie for the past, I'm going to say 3 months, or since Fat Camp, sit at the desk and earn doctor money and talk about how he's earning doctor money. I've watched Keem ask him to do things like make a song or do this or do that. He's doing it during live. So that doesn't sound like mental health to me. That sounds like laziness. So at some point, where do we cross the line? That's why I was asking, because Xylee said it's a crash out. Is it a crash out or is it a temper tantrum?
Right. Well, somewhere there is someone who does not give other people the like they're not able to say this person is over me. This person is authoritative. I can accept this person has some authority over me. And so every time he's just going to sabotage that shit to make sure you have no fucking authority. Sure, you told me to do something. I'm going to do it, right? Because I'm part of the show. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to do it my way, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And if you don't like it, well, I did it. What are you going to do? Cry about it?
Here's my experience with Boogie. And I know him very, very well. Long before the LCU was a thing. I want to say like 2017, 2018. Boogie's on this world tour of I'm going to delete my Minecraft account on my birthday. And he's telling every other YouTuber this. So I took his stupid ass and I put him in a group chat with the biggest YouTubers on the planet. All right. And we all talked to him and we all tried to help him. All right. And he started listening to us. And he was taking our advice. He was doing good, right? Then once he realized, oh my God, I'm getting a less attention because I'm not crashing out, he did the 180. And so we kicked him out of the group. We said, go fuck yourself, bro. If you're not going to listen to us, go fuck yourself. Have fun on your birthday. Do it, all of us just started bullying the shit out of him. And guess what? He stopped. If you sit there and say, Boogie, everything's going to be okay, and try to help him, then he continues the bullshit. If you're mean to him and cut him out, then he stops. And guess what? He faked cancer. He was losing his mind. I begged you, Dan. And the world cut him out.
Yep.
It's over, Boogie, right? And I would call him and he would try freaking out on the phone to me. I go, you're either going to continue this or you're just going to do everything I say. When he cut the shit and he did everything I said, guess what? Made doctor money. Every single month he made doctor money, right? So this is just the same thing, all right? I'm not going to feel sorry for him. I'm not going to give a flying fuck. I'm going to put him on pit. I'm going to treat him like shit because his behavior is horrible, all right? And eventually he'll realize once again that he cannot manipulate me and he's just going to do what I say. But we're not there yet.
And it's amazing that I have no doubt this is exactly how it's going to play out too. I know this now.
He will continue to find ways to suck attention and go to the next way to suck attention.
After his tantrum last night, everyone's saying the same thing. I would have ignored him. I mean, and that's just it. I was surprised that people did engage and he went back in Discord again. And, he's just... He's going to have to take responsibility at some point. And I like Keem's idea, Obviously, if it was mental health, I feel like it would have been addressed by now because Boogie's pretty good about going to the doctor and taking all kinds of pills. He's always bragging about all the pills he's taken. So maybe it is exactly what Keem's saying. Yeah. It is kind of weird because I watched him do that bounce back from cancer and then again through this funeral. And he's going to be, he's a leech. Everyone says he's manipulating. Yeah, he's obviously a manipulator, but at what cost? Like, what did he get out of last night? How did that benefit him?
Dude, right before the end of the stream, he texts me and he goes, had to go old school to make sure it was a good episode.
I knew
like
it.
even
Yeah, he
that.
kind of pretend like he didn't.
Yes.
Just have a
It's
crash
a
Like,
joke.
bro,
It's a
dude.
joke. It's a joke. Everything's a
Yeah, dude.
joke. Remember, everything's a joke.
It's
Layers
insane.
and layers and layers.
But like what Xylee was saying, like, oh no, that's real because I seen it at Fat Camp when they want to do the tattoo on the face. Of course it's real. Of course it's real, right? But I believe he has control. All right. I truly believe he wants to have the mental breakdown. And how do I know he wants to have the crash out and wants to have the mental breakdown? Is because I'm telling them throughout the day, I promise you. And when I promise someone something, I stick to it. All right. I promised him that he would not have to break any of his equipment, not just the arcade, any of his equipment. I said, you have to be there as an intern. You are their bitch. Right. You know,
Right.
Yeah,
And-
I was there through Pitt. He was leaving seeds of like hinting at it to like make it more believable that he was gonna have to tear up that $7,000 machine.
But Keem had already said that he had told him ahead of time. And if everyone saw Pitt, he was fine on Pitt. He was fine. And then he started live saying he had taken a nap. So you did get sleep. It's like, who knows anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, what is going on with? I seen Roxy as a moderator earlier when I was getting coffee. I just looked down and she was like, "Fuck Savage! What the hell is going on?"
Well, apparently Roxy and I were trying to get a show together all along. Now, Keem, you won't remember this, but the first time I ever popped up was on Roxy's show talking to Roxy because I wanted to be on Milkers. However, Roxy and I never talked again, and I lucked into Queens. Very lucky. But look, Roxy and I would be great together, and, Savage is being really ugly, saying all kinds of nasty shit about her for whatever reason. I don't know.
You should have. Why don't you have Roxy come on this show?
I'd love to. I told her that she is absolutely welcome as a third chair, second chair, whatever she wants to be. She can be the first chair and whip my ass into shape. That's what I need up here. I know you're here, bitch. I want you up here, bitch. I don't want you in the chat. God damn. I know what's good. Sorry.
Roxy, are you at work now? I mean, if you're free, pop in, or maybe come tomorrow. Maybe do the Roxy interview tomorrow.
That'd be fun.
Tell us what the hell Savage thinks that she has over here with this whole. They tried
It's,
to put Roxy on Queens. Ooh.
They don't have anything. That's why
I
there's
know.
nothing popping out. Let Xylee do it.
Nobody's got a goddamn receipt, but they sure do want to make freaking accusations.
Okay, it is
What
till
the
next
hell?
month. Well, guess what? My birthday is November 6th, and I sure would love to hear in 2 weeks that Roxy can do it in 2 weeks.
Well, Roxy, Savage was saying that there was a narrative being started that she didn't pay Roxy, and she posted receipts that she did pay Roxy in main chat. And I reached out to her, and Savage goes, "Yeah, Gidgy and Roxy were trying to push a narrative that I didn't pay Roxy."
Well, I'm in it now. Oh, Jesus Christ! When did
I
she have
swear
any
to God,
receipts?
do you check
any
these
receipts?
people?
No.
Savage, you know
Fucking
how to run that
making
little
shit
chopper,
up.
girl. Oh, I'm gonna learn about laws, am I? Ooh. Fucking idiot. Sorry, Roxy. I'm here.
Noodle hair.
Holy shit. Okay. At 7:38, so 20 minutes before their show starts, I get a message. I'm going to the doctor and Batgirl is sick. There will be no show today. Are you fucking kidding? Why are you telling me 20 minutes before? I mean, I guess can you guys do 4 hours?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Hope y'all feel better. Take care. Sorry, the talent's unable to be. What the fuck? Guess that's why there's no thumbnail to redirect to. It's all right. Cash will be. We'll get Cash up here in a little bit, and it'll be
I
fine.
can take a nap or two. It'll be fine.
You did enough of that last stream.
Hey, Roxy, guess what? Roxy,
Uh-oh.
Tommy just opened up the Roxy interview for today because you said you can't come on till 8.
It's true. That is true. If you're interested, that is true. And you know Daddy will be watching.
What do you mean if you're interested? Roxy, get your ass up here. You're up here in 20 minutes. I want to know this tea. I want to know what this fucking drama's about.
Seriously though, like I'm sitting there watching the rewind so I can find out whatever I said about me, because of course I'm not watching whatever. And here I am listening to tall tales and rumors from like some children's book about Roxy.
I got it. I'll play it for you, Roxy. Yeah, I'll absolutely play your video from yesterday. I watched it. She did
Hey,
put a
before
video
we-
up. Sorry.
Okay, before we play that, right?
Yeah.
Cat Lady.
Yeah.
I feel like, I named you Cat Lady because you had that cat in the background. But I don't know, like, now that you're like an actual host, like,
Thank
I don't
you
know if
for
that's the
naming
right
me
name.
something else.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the
Jesus.
right name. Like, we need a permanent name, right?
Thank you, Jesus.
Well, what was your name before I changed you to Cat Lady?
It was Hardworking Cat because I'd only use Discord for a work format.
Okay. Well, I mean, we need a name. Honestly, chat, like, what should we name Cat Lady?
Oh,
Fentanyl Phyllis?
yeah, I was going to say they're going to name her like Fentanyl Phil or Heroin Haiti or, who knows. I know. I'm sorry, Psychotic Assault. I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
Methany. Stop.
Oh,
with
no.
the
Methany.
Oh, God.
Cat Lady
Wait,
is perfect. She's like my neighborhood cat lady. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey, no, I said I start work at 6, but I'm free from 6 to 8 in the morning until he wakes up. So that's what I was saying, Kim.
Oh, you start work at 6. Okay.
But I'm free from 6 to 8 because I just do laundry and type of stuff until he wakes up.
She's free from 6 to 8. Did you hear that? Free.
Oh, okay.
But I could. No. I'm at work, but I could change my schedule. I'm just saying I could change it to come in 2 hours earlier, 2 hours later. Just saying. I cleared that up. I cleared that up about Savage not paying me as soon as I seen the real stuff, because somebody sent me 2 separate clips trying to start shit, making it seem like she was talking about me when she was talking about Gidgey. Like just play the thing, Gidgey, you seen it.
Yeah, I'll play it. Hang on, here you go. Full screen, share screen, got it, and go.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Today is Sunday. It is Roxy. I do want to make this little video before I go live later to clear up the fact that Savage did in fact pay me. What happened was somebody, fucking troublemaker, sent me 2 clips, knowing I didn't watch anything, knowing I don't even have time to watch half of the shit, and obviously I don't even have time for my own channel, which is why I haven't streamed all week. Sent me 2 separate clips. One clip was Savage saying something to the fact that I can't make money on my own, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't make any money with my little 40 viewers. And then sent me another clip saying, fuck you, bitch. I got your fucking paycheck in my back pocket. Alluding to the fact that she's not going to pay me. So should I have went and watched the whole video for myself? Sure, I should have. But the person that sent it to me, I didn't know they were going to be a scumbag and make that shit up to try to add fuel to a fire that I don't even want to fucking burn and make bigger. But I have to do what I have to do, because number one, you're sitting there deflecting on me saying that I'm in Gidgey's thing, or I'm trying to work with Gidgey or something. When, bitch? When? When the fuck did I ever say I want to be on Rebels, I want to work with Gidgey? What happened was I was in the live chats, and I go in any live chats, any live stream that's going on, I'll go.
Roxy, you just said that like 3 minutes ago.
This was beforehand. She saw my bright, shining face and decided this is where she wants to be. You leave her alone.
3 minutes ago, Roxy. 3 minutes ago.
Roxy's on. I just know. Here, let's finish it real quick.
Sit and listen while I'm working, or if I'm cleaning, I'll go sit and listen. Well, the day that Cat Lady was up there, I was messing around with the people in the chat. Who on God's earth can tell me where to go, what to do, who to hang out with, because you feel a certain way about them? Did you never done nothing wrong to me? Is she a racist? Fuck yes. Did I call her ass out on it? Fuck yes. I don't even know what she did this last time. I don't know. I guess she was up on a panel with people that said something. I don't know. But it's funny, the first time she did say it and actually said that word, Savage laughed about, oh, Gidgy girl, you can't be doing that stuff, girl. You know, you can't be doing that. We can't have all this stuff. But yet she's allowing Gidgy up in her live stream, throwing up pirate flags. Oh, I'm a pirate, but that was okay. But now that you went and turned your back on the pirates and went and worked with the worst person that you drugged for years, made money off of their back for years, along with her and her son, you're going to sit there and work with them, then try to call me out for being in a fucking live stream of Gidgy's? Are you kidding me? I'm going to go live later. Today is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you so much. So I do got to go out there and see her. I want to address a lot of things. I did watch part of that video while I listened to it. And one thing you don't do, and you should know that better than this, don't talk about my grandkids. My grandkids have nothing to do with this. If you want to talk about racist shit, you're working with the biggest racists around. And you know it, Savage. You screamed it from the rooftops. Matter of fact, weren't you there at Fat Camp sitting right next to her when she used that word? And then you tried sweeping for her when you guys were all good at Fat Camp? And then you went back on your live stream and sat there and called it from the rooftops how racist she is? Stop. Just stop. If you want to work with her, fine, but leave my fucking name out of your mouth. You don't like me? Fine, that's great. There's reasons why I stopped going up on your panel. There's reasons why I stopped working with you on your channel, and I will explain it later. Other than that, I just wanted to clear it up. Savage did pay me. The amount she paid me, I'll take her word for it.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Straight from Roxy's mouth.
Well, look, we got to get away from this. Gidgy is a racist. Tina is a racist because are you an idiot for the things you've done? 100%. All right. But like, come on, do you really have hatred in your heart for someone because they're a different race? Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
No, dear God. No, I am disgusted at my own actions, and I will spend the rest of my time proving I'm not. As I'm going to these meetings, I'm learning a lot about myself. I don't have hatred in my heart for another human being, period. I don't.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Oh, man, I really want to know what the hell Gidgy, Cat Lady, and Roxy, what kind of show that would be.
Dude, I didn't even know half of the things that Roxy said in that video were happening. That's really fucked up that they would.
Well,
she would be.
They're gonna look. That's the way they do it. They're gonna dig for anything, and sometimes they'll just make shit up. Like Savage said, she's got people from my old community. Well, honey, I wasn't a streamer then. You're not bringing up my old friends. That's not what we do here in the LCU. You want to talk about my streaming career? That's fine, but she's low hanging fruit. It's very easy.
I think Roxy may have messed up when she said, when did I ever say I want to work with Gidgy? I think you said that publicly like a month ago. No, you said it in main chat.
Well, okay, come on. Anybody that has watched Roxy and has met me knows if there is not a better show in the world, the two hosts that would go together like peas and carrots are me and Roxy, 100%.
Well, Roxy is like an absolute firecracker.
No, actually, I do remember this now. All right, here's where Savage is gonna fuck up Roxy in this scenario. She's gonna play that clip. When did I ever say I want to work with Gidgy? And then you said in main chat, I told Keem the only way I'd come back to the LCU is to work with Scooter or Gidgy. They're gonna have that receipt, bro. I know, but
you know what's really, you know why they're going to have that receipt? Because they're scared. What are the queens going to do with 2-3 women that aren't afraid to go out and make content, that aren't afraid to do new and exciting things? Oh, shit. See, here's the deal. Gidgy's not worried about the money. Roxy's not worried about the money, and neither is Cat Lady. We're here to have fun. So strap in, boys and girls. Sorry.
Dude. I'm actually excited.
Really?
No, you're getting in the game. I'm talking about since this whole Rebel channel was formed. I've never once said, oh, I want to work on Rebels with Gidgy. I told you, yeah, the only way I would ever come back to work with LCU is
what just happened?
I could work with for Gidgy. It had nothing to do with or anything. Yes.
It sounded like you just got hit by an F5 tornado.
It did. It did sound something hit. Something hit the ground and it hit hard. And Cat Lady's still standing. So
Wait, was that me?
Not me this time. Is that your patient? Did your patient fall? Is he?
No. No.
Okay.
I
Bro,
was
stop that
curious.
rumor. Stop giving Savage more fucking.
For fuck's sake, now Savage is going to say Roxy's killing people live on stream.
Yeah.
Great. Roxy's drugging her people. They're falling out of the. Roxy's people,
Yeah,
patients are falling
don't-
out of bed because she's up here
I
with
just took out on
Gidgy.
my patient. I just got mad and took out on my patient because of Gidgy.
God.
No, it was a laundry basket. It was a laundry basket.
All right.
Yeah, but I was talking about Rebels. That whole thing, yes, I said that, but I never once said anything about wanting to. I can't right now with Gidgy. And I just got mad that they said that. That's the only thing. I just got mad that they were saying that, and I wanted Tina's job or some shit, whatever they said, but I didn't say that.
That was so stupid. The whole me wanting to. No, I just wanted Tina to get off her ass and stop being a scammer, for Christ's sake.
Well, you called it out, but then you got in trouble. When you and Skeeter would call Tina and Albert out, you would get in trouble. So that's what I think.
But now look at the LCU. People aren't afraid to call people out anymore. It's about time. And you know why? Because we have competition. We have shows like Cash that are willing to put in the time and effort. You know,
Team Denmark is amazing. He's gonna do. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what he does.
I love
Do you know? Do you know how annoying this is? Do you guess how many public watch hours you're short of? Guess.
I was watching. I looked at it earlier. Please don't.
7.
How much?
It's literally 7. 7. That's it. Like, bro, tomorrow I'll be able to.
so mad I didn't stream yesterday. I got the time. Ah! I would have had it. I would have had it yesterday. No, don't apologize. No. I should have checked and known what time live was going. No, you're fine.
I mean, it's all good. Tomorrow it should update, and then by Wednesday I think you should be partnered.
Yay! That's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting for all three of us.
Hey, speaking of which, can I get 10 more likes, guys? Can I get another shirt? I'm pretty chilly.
Jesus.
Just saying.
Wait a minute. How many likes? Oh, good Lord. You have like 11 shirts on right now? 10 shirts? How many shirts do you have on? Oh, good
really
Lord.
sure.
Okay. You have a lot.
It's deep. It's deep, but the air conditioner is on 68 and the thing is blowing right at me.
Okay.
So.
Dude, all right. What about this?
Okay.
Gidgy, Roxy, and Caddy.
Caddy. Oh,
Caddy.
she didn't like Caddy. She didn't like. I like the claws, the cat, the.
You know, it doesn't have to do anything with the cat. I'm just a normal lady with 2 cats.
Okay, Methy it is.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
I'm good with
joking.
Methy.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Methelica. Really? Okay.
Mary Jane getting with Mary Jane, whatever. Poor Denmark. I mean, I still want to call him HIV. So it's not good. It's not good when Keen gives you names sometimes. What about Karen? Do you like Karen? Karen was a name we never got to use.
I'm pretty sure you got some use out of it.
I still have it.
Cranker. Somebody in the chat said Cranker.
I saw Cranker. Beavis. Wait a minute. Beavis, give me a. Wait a minute. Beavis. Come on. Beavis Demise. Give me a name. Give me a name.
Yes, he's the perfect one. I really trust his humor.
Cat piss. Just cat. Just cat would work. Stop volunteering, Roxy. Yeah, I like Denmark as Denny. I like Cruella de Vil. Come on. Where's Beavis?
Bro, come on, chat. Normally you have a million good names. These names suck, bro. Chat, what the fuck is going on? Wake the fuck up.
Yeah. Come on. Y'all wanted me to be myself. I've been myself. I brought the fucking energy. This bitch is finally awake. We got Roxy up here bringing us tea. Come on. We need a name. Trippy Paws. Trippy Paws is fun. Cat stuff. Catty. Allegra, like the allergy medicine. I like that.
That's not the best one.
That's good
the best one.
Allegra.
I like Allegra. I actually really like that if you do. Because she was on Benadryl. She was on Benadryl Friday. That's why she was falling asleep. Come to find out, by the way, she really needed the weekend. This girl, she was doing a fucking. I almost messaged Keem this morning. She pops into chat and she's got a big old apparatus on. I'm like, oh dear God, she's doing a fucking breathing treatment and shit. I'm like, what the fuck has he got me into here? And she really was sick though. She pneumonia. Or you're dealing with pneumonia, I think you said, or some kind of lung thing. So bless her heart. Yeah.
Dude,
Benny.
somebody said Yopra. Okay. What about Dopra?
That's my honey. Yopra is my gaming handle, so he's actually Dopra is kind of perfect because Yopra is my gaming handle.
Oh, I like Dopra. Dopra.
Dopra's perfect.
Well, wait, Yopra is your gaming handle?
Yeah.
Laggy.
I mean, Yopra is not a bad idea, like a bad name. Yopra.
I like Yopra. It's unique. Yeah. People will remember it. Yopra,
and it's literally
Gidgey,
your
and
name.
Roxy. Yopra, Gidgey, Roxy. I like that.
Dopra. Look at how they spelled Dopra there.
Dopra.
Dopra.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, Dopra. Roxy likes Dopra. Gidgey and catatonic. Catatonic.
That one's good too.
You know the problem with catatonic? Most of us couldn't spell it. That's the problem. You're going to run into a lot of people that couldn't spell catatonic. I'm just being honest.
I don't know if I can spell catatonic. I don't know. Without autocorrect.
All right.
I don't know.
I have to make an executive decision here.
Thank you for that, Denmark.
Miss Frizzle is what they called me when we were young because I have big buffoonery red hair, but
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, bro.
I was waiting for the boobs. I was waiting. Well, you said big. I'm a pervert. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was talking about my big afro of hair.
Yes, Lillian, don't you love that? Actually, Roxy would be the first because Roxy has seniority over me.
Dopra
it is. I like it. I like Dopra.
Let me put it in announcements.
And Keem, just so you know, Cash volunteered to go live an hour early, which is great. I would love for that. If they want to do 3 hours, that's fine. I have no problem with that. As long as you're okay with that. Yeah.
No, that's way better because they're actually monetized.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll have the hours after today. Hairball.
It'll be okay. Can we just hop on B Circuit tonight?
No, B Circuit is B. No, you don't know. I've already asked. No. A Circuit stays on A Circuit. Now, we can go live. Now, one thing I did notice is people said they were talking about how Queens didn't go live on the weekend. We will be going live on the weekend. Now, I would appreciate at least one day a weekend that we could go live because that is important to me because, I mean, look, we're only live for 2 fucking hours a day, right? We can go live on the weekends. And I don't care what time, but I would like to. I think the people like it. I think it means a lot to people. And look, why wouldn't you want to, when you're only working 2 hours a day, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to work 7 days a week or at least 6 days a week. I understand taking a day off. I get it. I do. Especially with kids.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of work a real job after this.
I really hope Cafe can lock in.
What is happening with Cafe all of a sudden? Why are we
I know. I don't look. It's kind of. I don't know all the details, but I'll explain why I think what I think. All right. So, basically, the channel had really high views, right out the gate, 1,000 viewers. Remember when Tommy came back?
Yep.
Donations were high, things were good. And then slowly, I think Tommy tried to do the shot from the point style show over on Cafe. Didn't translate well because, look, I mean, the fans really want you to talk about the LCU, and they also want Tommy's opinion on the LCU, right?
Yes.
And they also want Batgirl to do her little stunts or whatever, right? And her little gimmicks. And so that's the perfect show. So it took us a while to, okay, this is the right content for Cafe. But, they still would cover like a lot of Hassan and a lot of like other things that like that morning audience doesn't want that. They really want you to talk about what the fuck's going on in the LCU. That's what they really want. Can you cover that stuff? Of course, right? But now there's so much shit going on a daily basis. I mean, it's easy to do a whole 2 hours on what the fuck's going on here.
Exactly.
Really easy.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, especially right now. We are in peak content. I mean, there's so much going on. And oh, Jesus Christ, are you dying? What's wrong?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
I almost spoke, but you kept speaking.
I do
So
that.
look, I mean, I don't blame Tommy and Batgirl at all for going through these growing pains because the show's relatively new with this cast, right? So they're figuring it out. So we did a meeting. We identified that. One of the things I said in the meeting, I was like, the reason why you guys are like way behind is because we need to get the content the right way. But then also, you guys need to take advantage of the weekends because they always complain about their time slot and they think they're in the worst time slot. And I go, well, you could stream anytime during the weekends and you can promote it the entire week. And then you can hit a new audience and you might give them a reason to wake up at 8 a.m. Because people will wake up at 8 a.m. to watch your show if they really fuck with you, right? But they got to be able to see what this show is.
Yep.
And so I told them to promote their weekend stream, which was Saturday at 2:00 all throughout the week, which they did. All of a sudden I get a message from Tommy and he's like, oh, I don't understand. Like Cash is going live and this thing's going live and that thing's going live. So I responded and I was like, bro, it's the weekend. You can go live whenever you want. There's a bunch of options. You can either stream now before I go live. You can stream after Denmark goes live. Like I'm just putting out like a million different fucking scenarios that they could do, or you could just stick with your current time. They canceled their stream.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, okay. So on Sunday, I'm like, I seen Batgirl in Main Shot. I'm like, bro, are you going live today? She goes, yeah, we are going live. All right. So I seen her in with her docket team on Cafe. So I jump in there and I'm like, Batgirl, what's your plan for the stream today? One of the fucking docket term members start like answering the question. So I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, excuse me, I'm talking to Batgirl, right? I go, Batgirl, what's your plan for today? She goes, I'm going to talk about OSG Knight Rider and then I'm going to do gaming. That's why I have it on a members only stream. And I go, hold on, you don't want to do members only stream. And then one of the docket team members literally interrupts me and starts giving justification for why so I lose my mind. I go, listen, motherfucker, I will ban you from the fucking Discord. Okay. Do you understand? You are a docket team member. This is my employee. And then I just fucking went in on Batgirl. I'm like, why are you letting these fucking docket people make all the decisions for your fucking show? I just found out that these docket team members were making all the decisions. The reason why allegedly they didn't stream on Saturday is because the docket team members told them they weren't allowed to do their show while another show is going on.
And nobody thought to put something in host chat and ask if, I mean...
Nobody thought to fucking ask me. And then Batgirl goes, oh, well, you did say that you wanted us to kind of redirect on the weekends. Yeah, I said I want to work it out and stuff. Like, but like, where have you been, Batgirl? Like, Batgirl, like you are on the morning show that should know what's going on in the community. You have no idea that people stream at the same time on the weekends? Really? Really?
Like for months, it's like whenever you're ending your stream, you just look for whoever is
right.
live.
And if no one's live, they're not live. But ideally, we want to.
So listen, Batgirl and Tommy have no idea what's going on in the LCU. And they're getting all their information from the docket team. And the docket team is literally making decisions for their show. No wonders their show's not like taking off, bro. Like those docket team members, Tommy and Batgirl, if you ever see this clip, you're supposed to tell them, go do this. And then they get the clips that you want. You're supposed to decide what you want to cover. You're supposed to decide, what your show is. They're there to assist you. But that's not what's happening. These damn docket team members are doing everything, making all the decisions. Dude, Batgirl was in this meeting like a fucking infant. And she's crying and she's just lost. And you tell me, docket team, what do I do?
Apparently,
Like,
it
bro,
was the docket team's idea for her to do the bikini barista.
it was their idea. It was their idea to do a members only gaming stream on the weekend.
Jesus
How does that make
Christ,
any
that's
fucking sense?
stupid. Why would you do members only on the what sense? Okay, so here's the question I have. I noticed Batgirl. Now, Tommy, he's called around to other shows, and I know he's got scheduling issues, but I see him around. But I noticed Batgirl is not big on going to other shows or really like. How do you run a show in this network without being involved in the community? Like,
How do you run the morning show cafe and not pay attention to announcements?
that's.
You know what I mean? It's like there's a daily news feed of me updating new changes and things. Like what is happening?
The two thing. I mean, yeah, that is important, but we have to. Our people want to know our thoughts on. Like, people wanted to know my thought on Boogie. They wanted to know your thought on Boogie, Catwoman. They want to know that, and they're gonna want to know it from the next host and the next host and the next host. They don't want us recapping it, but what we did, we talked about it, and. How do you do that? And whether or not you like it or not, like Keem said, that is the morning show. And if they don't want to do it, I'm more than happy to take over a morning show type thing. But that is their thing. That's been their thing. They are the wake up with coffee show. So why not lean into what works?
So
right?
This is my issue. I'm being told from them their time slot is why they're not doing well.
Oh, God.
I mean, if on the weekends you're supposed to go so that you could reach new watchers, why would you do members only?
I want to hear this about the time slot.
I just, Tommy and Batgirl, if you end up seeing this clip, just so you know, Chubby was in this time slot and they pulled 250 viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have 436 here. It's not a time slot.
No, it's
all right?
not. It's never a time slot. Xylee is 100% right about that. Albert Bitch is about the same thing. Dude, you're still in prime time. Anyway, I don't care about that, but it is not a time slot. When Keem offered us this, I took it as quick as I could because it is a slot. It doesn't matter. People are going to watch you no matter what. If you bring it, they will come. Kevin Costner was right. Great movie.
So, I mean, I don't know. I have to have a long meeting with them. But now what's really bothering me and what's really making me concerned is, Tommy is going to he's at the doctor or something, and then Batgirl is sick today. And it's like, I want to trust and believe that this is true. But for all I know, the docket team is probably like, hey, guys, you probably need to quit the LCU and go do your show on your own. Like, you know what I mean? Because the docket team is, it seems like they're running Batgirl and maybe even Tommy's brain.
Right. And that's scary. That is very scary. As someone who just started my very first docket team in the LCU, which she's in charge of because I know nothing about that shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they both quit, because honestly, like, the docket team runs them. The docket team is like their boss. It's fucking insane. I seen it firsthand yesterday. And you know what? When I went in there, again, remember, I told those motherfuckers because I'm trying to talk to Batgirl and they're interrupting and answering the questions. I'm like, I don't even fucking know who you are. I will ban you from this fucking Discord if you speak one more fucking time. Like, bro, I was livid.
Honest question. Tommy understands these aren't paid people on the docket team, right?
Hopefully.
I mean, because I don't know why else you would listen. Look, I love the docket teams. You guys know I love you guys. Y'all are great workers. But look, I would not put my financial future in your hands. That's not your job. Your job is to help us because you're unpaid help. Why, guys? Why would you?
I mean, look, I've known Tommy C for years and years and years. I've known Batgirl long enough. Mm-hmm. Bro, if they actually try and actually put more effort instead of trusting the docket team and actually pay attention to what's going on, that's going to be a good show, a very good show. It is. I want to hear Tommy's opinions on all the shit going on in the fucking community. But he's got to know what's going on. He cannot rely on it because the fucking docket team could be like, well, yeah, we're not covering Queens. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, they don't give a fuck, right? If you give control to these fans, they're only going to want you to talk about what they want to talk about.
Yeah, that is crazy to me that she is, you know, I don't know. That's just crazy to me that you would let a docket team decide stuff like that. And you know, bless the docket team for trying to help, but where as a host do you say, I am the host? I tell you what I want to do. I thought.
I don't know. I just hope it's fixed because when Tommy C came in with Batgirl and started Cafe, it was really exciting to watch.
Yeah.
They had fire and they were doing really well. And I hope they figure out that balance again where, hey, this is our show. This is what we want on it. This is the stuff our community wants on it. Let's rock out and bring it back to it and quit being afraid of being, you know, LCU centric and doing what we want instead of what we think is a complete show.
We don't need to tell Keem that I was the guest. Why, Aurora? Why are you doing that to me? I was on. The buff didn't fill in, so they had me fill in for them on Inward Fridays.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it was. I'll be real honest. I guess I see where they were trying to go with it. I'm not really sure that I understood it, and you know they were. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm happy to help anybody that needed someone. It just seemed like Narcan Nancy. Jesus Christ, the names they're still coming up with.
That's a good one. Narcan
Nancy.
It really is.
I don't know. The nicknames, they are good, Tinks. I agree. You're going to be able to donate soon enough. I promise.
How about Cartel Kathy?
That one's good too. Maybe we should do like a new name every hour, and then like eventually one will just be right.
Dopra. I think we got it locked down.
I like Dopra. Now wait a minute. Someone said you spelled it wrong though. How'd you spell it?
Well, I mean, I spelled it how Roxy put it in chat. Dopra.
Yeah, Dopra. That sounds right to me. I don't know. Narcan Nancy is funny. That'll be her nickname for her. We got it. Yes.
Well,
yes.
I'm gonna let y'all do your show.
Thank you.
Good morning, y'all. Good luck, and Wednesday, hopefully you guys get some members.
Appreciate that very much, sir. Have a great day. I know you got a busy day ahead of you.
Oh yeah.
Bless his heart. I tell you what, I want that t-shirt. I want that t-shirt, In Keem We Trust, with the Illuminati on it. I'm telling you. It is a lesson that Xylee has learned. It is a lesson that I have learned. It is a lesson I wish Albert would open up his fucking ears and learn. Trust this man. He knows what he's doing. When it comes, yeah.
I got a question. Have you thought about the presidency?
You know what? Honestly, I will be 100% honest, and this is just telling you all the truth. With Scooter this weekend, I've really, my whole weekend's been kind of absorbed with taking care of him and then spilling water all over my equipment today. King Ranch. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up in chat. Gidgy, redirect to Lolcal Cafe. I can't redirect to Lolcal Cafe. There is no Lolcal Cafe today, but I will redirect to Lolcal Cash. So you were stuck with me for another hour and a half. Oh my God.
Wait, can I get a few more likes for another shirt?
Oh dear God, we keep going. You're going to just keep piling shirts on, girlfriend. So I'm curious. Zeke, yeah, they're not, yeah, no stream. It's only 3 hours of Gidgy, though. It's only 3 hours, I promise. No, Barberry, stop it. You know what? I know you hate me, but I love your comments. I really do. I was reading your comments all through the time Keem was up here, and you are one of my favorite commenters. Sorry, Gidgy, I could, no. It was like, I don't know that I would have agreed to do it if I would have known what it was. It was like, are you fucking kidding me? Now I see why Gidgey was such a prime candidate. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I guess you're going to be a token for a while.
I do not sound like nails on a chalkboard. Hush your mouth. Be nice. No, I hate to hear that about, I'll be honest, I love Tommy. I really do enjoy him. He's got that dark humor, and I enjoy that. I enjoy, shit that is not mainstream. I grew up on George Carlin, and that's my humor. Sometimes he pushes the boundaries, but that's him. That's what he does, right? I'm still in his Discord, I think. When he left, I joined and became a member of his channel, and I do enjoy him from time to time. And Batgirl has been nothing but amazing to me. She's always been an absolute sweet woman. I just don't really know her that well, right? Because she's not really... She's very active in the Discord. I will say that. That's one thing I should have said. But she's very active in the Discord, and she seems to be very, I want to say passionate, but I don't feel that way as much as I did a few months ago when I was watching her. And you never know what's going on in someone's life. I don't watch. I was kind of sleeping in and out of Cafe. I would normally fall asleep during Xylee, if I'm being honest, and then sleep for a few hours, but I don't know.
Well, on Cafe...
Go back to the election. I'm sorry. You brought that up, and I countered it.
Okay.
So, I am a big Billy the Fridge fan. I won't lie. I'm a huge Billy the Fridge fan. Whoa, are you a Yo Mama fan? Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, I love it! I love it!
Yo
Billy's gonna sit on Yo Mama, bitch! Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, Yo Mama will get all the way fucking through and stand on top!
This is gonna be fun.
Yo Mama all the way!
Hang on, I gotta do a poll. I gotta see where you guys are at. Are we feeling Billy or are we feeling Yo Mama? Both excellent candidates, I will say. I have enjoyed watching. I haven't gotten to watch as much as I would like to of all the stuff, but I tell you what, they are both coming out with fun campaign ads. Billy or Yo Mama?
Yo Mama been putting that work out there. He's gonna bring us the chaos.
Okay. All right. So how do you do this? Let's start the poll. How do you do this? A vote for Yo Mama is a vote for obvious chaos. A vote for Billy is a vote for obvious structure, intelligence, someone that's been around, that knows how to diffuse a situation, that doesn't bandwagon. I know. Look, I'm just saying.
This is the LCU. This is the LCU.
Oh, shit. I just accidentally voted for Yo Mama. Take one vote off of Yo Mama. I accidentally hit it on my phone. Damn it.
Straight chaos.
Billy. Oh, Skeeter says Billy. Radical Dopra. Yo Mama, I'm seeing. Boy, let's see. Hang on. You guys, this is a lot closer. I thought Billy would be a fan favorite. Ooh, wow.
I'm telling you.
Billy gonna have to work for this. It's not. I figured this would be handed to Billy. I really did. Look, Billy has been around, number one, longer than Yo Mama in the LCU. Number two, I know they both have very impressive backgrounds. I just happen to have followed Billy's. So that's where my loyalty is. And we all know I started as a Rewind fan. It's always going to be Billy. So for me, it's Billy. You know what?
When I went up there on test, you know who my hype man was? Did you hear that man in the background? Did you hear that man in the background? That man's a hype man.
You know what? And I love that.
You need a hype man, and that man promises chaos. And if anything is the peanut butter to the jelly of LCU, it is chaos.
Okay, so hang on just a sec. I just saw Angie. I like hosts to be mods just because in case they're trying to tell me something, I can always see them. So anytime I see a host, I try to mod them quickly just to have them, If you can't trust a host, who can you trust? So I think the election is going to be exciting. Not true, Gidgy. Yo Mama has been in the LC for a very long time. I've known of him. Okay, here's the deal. I'm not going to lie. I am a Billy fan. I am. But I will be honest. Yo Mama is a lot of fun. I'd be lying if I said he wasn't. Yo Mama is fun. Look, his takes aren't for everybody, and they're his opinion, and he's entitled to it. I personally feel like Billy would be someone that I could work with as a boss. I feel like with my past transgressions that Yo Mama would say, fuck you, cunt, get out of here. And, you know, so be it. But so I'm obviously going to vote for someone that I think will be more like Keem. That's what I want. I want someone that's more like Keem as the president, if I had to pick.
You know, I don't see Yo Mama as somebody who can't accept a person because they have like some kind of shit in their past. I see Yo Mama as being the person who says, we got to be able to willingly call it out, say it, spray it, and be fine with it. The only time he has problems is when people deny or try to hide or they try to sweep it.
So hang on. We're talking about Batgirl here and how she's not really around. I gotta be honest. I don't see Yo Mama around nearly as much as I do Billy. Billy is definitely around. He's in other shows. He's not as much into Discord. Oh, God. I'll tell you later. Anyway, sorry. Hang on. Don't play innocent. Wannabe Martha Stewart. I am not a wannabe Martha Stewart. Wait, what? Wait. Oh. We need fun back. I do agree. We need fun. We do need more fun. Right now, we've got a ton of drama. Now, hear me out. Fat Camp was such a bust. It was apparently such a horrible thing. In my opinion, 4th of July, Fat Camp, they could have been, No, 4th of July was fun. I thought 4th of July was really fun. I don't know how the people that went felt. Obviously, Xylee had a horrible tragedy during there and, lost her. Anyway, that was really, really sad. But aside from that, and CD-ROM proving that he didn't know one Bible verse but claimed to be a Bible thumper. So, yeah. But I thought 4th of July was a blast. But Fat Camp, I enjoyed it, but I understand where they felt they had shortcomings, and I feel like we need a live event. Hear me out. I lived there, so I know there's a lot of cool places, and I know there are people from all over the country, so this place makes it a lot easier for people like Rastov to join us. It would suck for someone like Keem, I get it, but Hawaii. I still have lots of connections over there at some really nice resorts. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm just saying.
I've had some really good time in Hawaii. I don't know if I wanted to have an LCU kind of time in Hawaii. I'm just saying.
And I get it. Yeah. I just think it would be fun to be somewhere where people can't drive, where, you have to fly to get there, which, rules out some people, but there are some people that wouldn't be invited anyway. But you are. Oh, look at your dad's shirt. I love that. So I want everyone to pay attention, by the way, to Dopra's background, because it is ever changing. It was really funny. I was watching Xylee talking about you when, Xylee's always going to go with Tina or Albert. That's Xylee, and I get it. But they were talking about your whiteboard. And Xylee literally, I'm not joking, you're going to laugh your ass off. So Xylee literally rewound back to when she was on Queens to see if she still had, it's that little board that's right there. It's the same board that's been there the whole time. It's like people are really obsessing over some of this stuff. But if you guys notice, something back there has changed. I'm not going to say what. I want to see if you guys notice. That is true. That is true, Xylee. You know you did it about the whiteboard. Come on. Wait, Xylee, hang on.
Here, 1 second.
You're fine. What'd you say? No, not that.
There's
No, yeah. No, the whiteboard was true. That part's true.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
You want to know what's not true? That I always agree with Tina. Me and Tina got into battles over Zay.
Really?
Because I don't like it when anyone throws sex work in anybody's face, because I believe sex work is legit work.
Really?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Especially in
love
today's
that.
economy with the
Yes.
price of
No.
eggs.
Yeah.
Bruh, do what you got to do for money.
I love that you have that take. See, I'm telling
Absolutely.
you. Okay, I was wrong.
You
and
know
I
what
will-
else? You know what else I didn't do?
What?
I didn't sweep for Albert either. I told him exactly what he needed to fucking hear. Sweeping, ma'am, is when you're making it seem like they didn't do anything wrong at all. That is sweeping. Not saying in a more concerned voice that what they were doing was wrong, like I did with Albert. I didn't cuss him out like people wanted. I didn't throw a fit like people wanted, because I generally do like him. However, he was wrong for saying he only did 10%. He was wrong for this. He was wrong for that. And you're pissing your audience off, et cetera, et cetera. That is not sweeping.
I did hear you say that, and you're okay. You're right. You said exactly what you did. God damn it. Okay. You did it sympathetic.
And this is why I hate watch you, bitch.
And and you should. But I'm telling you, you're going to learn to like me, because I don't hate you.
Never.
You will. Mark my words. Mark my fucking words. I will learn from you.
Can I go watch my new Sister Wives episode now? Do I have to worry about stupid shit coming out of your mouth now? Can I go and watch my Sister Wives before I go to bed?
Do you have Dunkin' Donuts? Yes or no? If you
no,
don't,
I'm getting that when I wake up. I decided on getting it when I wake up.
That's better. All right. You can go. Okay,
Yeah.
you can go now. Thank you.
All right, thank you, because I
keeping me
got to find
honest.
out what's going on with the Browns. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
She's right. You know what? And that was just me being salty, because I'm so in my feelings. Y'all want to know the truth about the whole Albert thing? I'm in my feelings because it's so hard to watch it be one-sided, and then for Tina to get in on the bandwagon before I said a fucking word out loud, before Scooter ever said a word out loud, and she says Scooter's the problem. Wednesday on live, before anything was ever said, Scooter's the problem.
The truth of the matter is you can tell that you feel very revenged, very salty, because you deserve to. You weren't allowed to say anything on a show with the woman who refused to do anything, but yet made everything somebody else, including you's fault. Okay?
What is the deal? What is the deal with that? What is the deal with accountability? Why are some people Look, I can't send these cards to people. Number one, I didn't promise to, because I wouldn't want that headache. I don't send cards to my family. I'll be goddamned if I'm going to say I'm going to send a card, I hate the post office.
Stranger.
So I would never do that. But it's not fair to say that I'm a scammer when I've done nothing to scam. It's not fair. You guys are trying to pick and look, what's the best you can say about me? I've done stupid, ignorant shit when I'm drunk. Great. Okay, you got it. But move on. God, I keep going back to it because it just irritates me. And look, I do not have a problem with Albert, because when Albert and Scooter were talking, and I don't mean when Scooter was saying this or Albert was saying this, I mean when they were talking and they were friendly, and Tina wasn't saying, oh, don't do it because Gidgey didn't have to do it. Look, we all know where the influence came from, Tina. It's very obvious. But I'm telling you, when they worked together, Nuts was fun. Albert was fun. He enjoyed it. And something changed. And it wasn't Scooter that changed, because last time I checked, the night before he woke up, he was doing all kinds of things right there with Albert. And then once he did go to the emergency room, he was right there. So I don't know why Tina is so hell-bent on saying that Scooter is the biggest problem. But you know what I have to say to that? Find another co-host then. Get rid of Scooter. If Scooter is the problem, get rid of him.
I just want to update you guys. Billy is at 60%. Yo Mama's at 40%. Y'all are screwing up here. You need to be pushing Yo Mama.
And you're right. You're right, Beavis. No, you're absolutely right. The internet is forever, and I will. And you know what? Keem's already told me that. Look, I will forever be painted as, racist is the easiest thing to say instead of she's a fucking idiot that did stupid shit, right? So I get that, and there are going to be people that are just going to hang on that narrative. The problem is you got to move forward, and if all you're doing is living in the past with shit from the past, I'm sorry, that's,
I mean, how long ago was it when Keem said what he said? And it's come.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Good God, my mouth. It still gets brought up. So, the truth of the matter is it's still going to keep brought up, and hopefully less and less often. But, like, who cares? It's over with. It's done. You've apologized. You're doing the work to change things,
Why
You
does
just gotta
Scooter
move
have
forward.
to keep propping up the show when Albert's... You want to know the God's honest truth why Scooter does that? No, Raikeen. I don't think so. I'll make sure, Raikeen. But Scooter does it because he cares about that show. Nuts that's his baby. He loves Nuts. That is his show. He wants it to succeed. That's what's killing him. And that's why I've got such a hate boner for Albert right now, because I know he can do this, but someone's in his head. Someone is in his head. I'm telling you.
Albert. He cares about Albert too.
Oh, he does. He does.
I know from being back there, and the first few weeks with Albert's, quitting every other day and those things, he really truly cares about Albert. Yeah. He wants it to work, and he wants it to work with Albert. But at some point in time, you have to either say, okay, it's not working and it's not going to work, or it has to get better. There has to be like real forward progress. You can't just keep hitting it in the butt.
Thumb down or a thumb up, they count the same. Thank you for your engagement.
Hey, if we get 8 or 9 more, I think that gets me to another shirt.
Billy does seem more...
One thing about Billy is that he has no respect for docket people.
Billy doesn't?
Absolutely. He thinks their role is to take shit. And it really made me sad to hear him tell me that one day on Rewind, is that he thinks that one of the duties of people who volunteer their time and their skill set to make a show that they enjoy and care about with people who work on that show money, that their job is really just to be a scapegoat. He made that very clear.
Yeah.
I guess that's one of the reasons
Nice try. Jen, you need to stop because, sweetheart, I can back up everything I say. Not only was the card idea strictly Tina's idea, I have DMs that prove it. And I also have DMs that said, please make sure you check with Mike, because I knew it was going to be a nightmare when she said it. Boy, you got a hate boner for me. Girlfriend, go masturbate. Do something good with your time. Fuck. I tell you what, you need to have an orgasm. You personally need to have an orgasm. Trust me. Trust me. Go take yourself 30 minutes. Do whatever you need to do. But this is not how it happens. Oh, you're surrounded by...
Sorry, I'm back to fact check again. When did Billy say that?
It was on Rewind.
Okay, when?
I'm going to be honest. I don't remember what day it was.
Are you sure it wasn't commentary and a side joke because of how live docket members were always getting fired and yelled at on Locale Live?
It was definitely on Rewind. I actually
No,
went
I
up
know,
there.
but as Rewind, that's what we did. We always talked about the other shows and stuff like that. Are you sure it wasn't a joke and a one-off joke that he made about how the Locale Live docket members were always getting yelled at and always getting fired?
I can tell you how it felt when I was there and what I interpreted as and how I felt afterwards. That's all I can tell you, Siley.
Yeah, because I know he appreciates his docket members. I remember how good he treated the Rewind docket members. And when we were going through where we didn't know which one of us was getting fired, he sent them a sentimental message going, guys, I'm really going to miss y'all if it's me or whatever,
I would hope so. They do a lot of work.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's important.
Yeah. I don't know. I would go back. You know what? Matter of fact, I'll have one of my people pull up when he said something about a docket team to see what he said and see the context. And then I'll show it to you when it's done.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I know that voice. You done pissed her off. I'm going to tell you right now.
Here's the thing. You can tell me that I'm wrong all you want to, but somebody specifically spoke, like I spoke to somebody, they spoke to me, and I'm speaking of my experience of what I interpreted from what they said. So she can tell me that I'm wrong all she wants to, and that's good and fine. That's her job, and I'm not going to have a problem with it.
Right.
But I'm never going to say that my experience was wrong because
I understand
it was
that.
my experience.
It's how you perceived it. And no, I totally get that. That makes sense. 100%. That makes sense. And you know, everyone's perception is different. You know, Tina thinks I'm a scammer. You know, I don't think I'm a scammer. Who knows? You know, I know Billy, and it just that seems so out of pocket
That's the
for
thing.
him. But I'm not.
I don't know Billy. I'm a watcher of Billy, right?
Okay, I don't know
put
him.
in the-
Know him. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm a community member. I've been watching Billy for years, but I don't really know him. So I mean, I'm not gonna be some guy who's like I know this guy and I know how he thinks and I know what he truly means in his heart of hearts because I don't. All
Right.
I can do is take the experiences from what I've watched and what he said and then my personal conversation right there with him and how it felt and what he said and have my own experience. I can't bias the hell out of it because man, that guy's really funny and he's really good at quips and
Right.
he's really good at putting together jokes and makes me feel good when I watch him. So he must have meant something jovial. He must have been joking. Because you know that's being parasocial almost. That's assuming that I personally know this human being,
Right.
rather
right.
than him as a performer.
Right, for sure. No, I know that I feel confident. You know what? I don't because I don't know Billy. But it feels like it would be very off for him to, you know what? I don't really see him attack a lot of people or talk bad about a lot of people in general. He is a pretty positive son of a bitch. It kills me sometimes because his maturity, when I see him, and I'll use Albert, for example, he went up there and he tried. He tried really hard. He really did.
Mhm.
And then I think he finally realized, okay, I'm not going to get through to him so I can be here for him. And I had a lot of respect for watching him do that, right? Because I'm sure there were plenty of other things he could do. But I'm not trying to devalue your feeling either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely, let's mend fences. There's nothing. I did sweep. I absolutely swept. You're right. I have cut you off. People are right. They've told me that. I have cut you off several times today, and I haven't meant to. I'm just excited you're awake, so I planned the show not thinking you'd be awake. I have to keep reminding myself you're here today. No, I'm joking.
But no, seriously, you know what? And whether I'm not supposed to say that one word or not, the truth of the matter is I am that word, right? I am unexperienced. Right? Like, let's be honest. There's no reason to lie, right? Like, and I don't think anybody's going to expect me going from like community member to intern to host in less than like 2 weeks and magically be the most perfect, best host that's ever hosted on the face of the planet. Nor do I think anybody could legitimately expect me to be able to adequately and wholly compete with someone who loves to hear their voice so much, Gidgey, and you finally get the opportunity to really get to hear your voice so much. So it's you learning to let me talk over you and take the reins, and me learning to be assertive and better and take the reins. It's just something that's a balance we'll have to learn between ourselves a little bit. And, I'm pretty fucking sure that less than 10 hours airtime, it's probably going to take us more than 10 hours airtime to find that balance and to really get like where we're grinding each other's gears at the same time as like, popping off fireworks at everybody else.
And that's, yeah.
That's just part of really any show, but let alone having a show where somebody is, I guess I have to use the alternate word, unexperienced. You know what I mean? But
You're doing
Th-
great.
That's just
You
the nature
really
of the
are.
beast.
I mean, it still feels really weird to me to say you're doing great and act like I know what the fuck I'm doing, because I still don't feel like I know what the hell I'm doing. That's why I am so excited about this channel and building this channel up into something. I mean, we're at the ground floor. This isn't something, you know, I was very blessed to come in and get put on Queens. I mean, come on. It's the second best show in the fucking network. All right. It was an amazing opportunity, and I definitely got some crazy experience from it. And I will always be grateful to everyone that gave me that experience. Tina, Mike, Keem, absolutely. I'm definitely not. But this is something I can really have. You know how Tina always says, Queens is mine, Queens is mine. I get it. I get it now. I get why Scooter's so passionate about nuts, because it's his and Albert's show. That's who it was created for, right? That's who it was given to. Now, Rebel, no, it wasn't officially created for me at all. It was Desi first, yeah. But we're still in from the ground floor. We can build it into what we want. And I'm telling you, me and Roxy on a holy shit. I'm just gonna say, it would be magic. It's going to
She
be
holds
magic.
not a damn thing back. I would love to hear her takes on everything. She didn't hold a damn thing. I mean, it is.
Zenobia, I know we were talking about that earlier with Cafe. I don't know. I don't get it, because I know that Batgirl's very. I really got to know her a lot on live. I know that sounds crazy because she didn't talk a lot, but she was very active in Discord and stuff, and I really feel like I got to know her more. Did she pass out, or she went to get another shirt? She went to get another shirt. We're all right.
Getting another
Okay,
shirt.
I'm just making sure you're still alive. Look, I'm gonna be jittery for a day or two. No. Oh, I thought I did. Dadgummit. Thank you. I thought I had it on subscriber only. I forgot. I forget to do that ahead of time. See, it's these little things that I've been watching, and I actually watched a lot of Granny's watching. I'm learning how to tell a story, how to navigate a show without that, look, I will never, ever say that Mike does not that Mike is not amazing, and the help that he gives me that gave me for each show, it was, literally we had to show up and look nice and turn the camera on. It was there. So I think it's going to be great.
I'm sorry. I'm having some serious technical difficulties with this shirt.
Fan yoga for a sec. They were, you see, everyone's scared. Megamind, keep telling her that. Keep telling her that. We got to get her. Got to get her. Got to snatch my Roxy. Make it happen.
God.
People have talked about it behind the scenes forever. How good the two of us would be together. And I believe it. Okay. We are on subscribers. 1 minute or more. You may chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you reminding me that. Oh, and I got to get my sub counter up. We don't have forgive. I still have a lot of stuff I have to get worked over from Queens to here that I don't have now, but it's no big deal. What do you?
Let me.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
I was just going to answer some questions. Cafe, Batgirl, and Tommy C are sick. I really like Tommy C's laugh. I don't know why you think that it's scary, but I enjoy it. I'm sorry.
She's wearing a lot of shirts.
Yeah, I could try to count. I don't know if I have enough toes for that. I might have used them all.
Nail Slammer, you shouldn't be talking in here. Scooter's going to get jealous. The problem with Cafe is Tommy's laugh. Try listening on the way. Oh, now I do. Okay. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, because it is that hee hee hee. I know what you're talking about. I love it. But I like laughing. I like anybody's laugh. Rastoff's laugh. Can we all agree Rastoff has that laugh that can't listen to and not laugh. When he starts with that little girl giggle that he does, it's infectious. I cannot be around Rastoff when he's laughing. Yeah, they both came down with a case of the Mondays. That's crazy. And it was like 20 minutes before they were supposed to go live. And I kept checking for a thumbnail. And look, I know my thumbnail was shit. Bruggs, thank you very much for offering to do our thumbnails. We will gladly take you up on that. But Tommy's laugh is your favorite, see? And that's just, everyone's going to have different tastes. Scooter's belly laugh. Okay, Scooter, yeah. I don't hear that a lot. But
I like explosive laughs.
Do you?
Yeah. I like it to be like, hey, dumb bitch, something funny just got said. You need to laugh.
I do agree with Savage Cupcake. When you're hacking, mute your fucking mic. Boogie, when you're eating, mute your fucking mic. Why do we have to tell people? I shouldn't be telling people this. You guys know this. Nobody... Oh my God, I about wanted to... At some point, I don't remember when it was. It wasn't yesterday. But at some point, Boogie hocked a fucking loogie. It was the most disgusting sound I have ever heard. And it was like... And just spit it out right. It was just... Where are you in life that is something that you're okay with, right? Antibiotic and pain pill, or just antibiotic, right? Both? Okay. Why do you look more swollen? Can you vamp for just a second? Why do you look more swollen?
Yeah.
Come here.
Let
me just feel.
Sorry about that. Why don't you talk to him? Guys, sorry, I was staring at this thing. You know, I got 13 shirts on to answer whoever was asking about how many shirts on. When Savage is drinking, she should mute her mic. I'm not really sure. Does she make a sound when she drinks? I don't really watch very often. I mostly just watch when people rewatch, like when it's on like Rewind or that other show, Reaper. I mostly just watch scenes from other shows on clips like that because I can't really watch that many shows since I work and have other stuff that I do. That's probably pretty bad. I don't know how to scroll through chat. I'm really a novice at this chat business here. I'm not real
Wacky
sure.
Feline, that's so true. She said that real world's all that matters, and that really is true. We can get caught up in this online world and forget about important things. What's wrong?
I'm going to have to get a whole lesson on how to operate this chat business because I don't have that studio chat that pops out, you know, because I'm not in the YouTube studio. And like, I mean, I guess I'm just dumber than usual, but I don't know how to like scroll through the damn, the comments. That's the word I'm looking for. I can't think of it.
You can pop chat out if you're just watching it on the just regular playback. Like, you know, when you hear me laugh, it's always delayed. It's because I'm watching live. I'm not watching. We've got like a delay. So you could watch the chat that way and pop it out. But you should be able to get in the studio to watch it, right? Or you may not have back end yet.
I don't think I have back end yet since...
you haven't had to run LCU. Sorry, I'm reading OBS, so that would make sense. Okay, we'll definitely get that.
Just know it looks different than in my other application, and I'm like sitting here going like, why can't I scroll up and down this thing? I feel really stupid vamping, and I can only look at like 3 comments.
Well, Scooter came. It was time for his antibiotic, and he wanted another pain pill. So the swelling has gone down on his cheek, but he's got like right here where the work was done, like a lump on his jaw, and it does feel really hard right there, and he's just not sure. So I'm going to call the dentist when they open, which will be done by then, but and ask him just to make sure it's normal. I'm sure it is. I don't know enough I have not had dental work like this done. I had a crown once up here like 20, 30 years ago, and then another one over here, and that's the only bad stuff I've ever... I think this is just a cavity. Narcan Nancy, you'll figure it out. Man, Narcan Nancy, that's so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, he could have gotten him himself, but I tell you what, even though he's 27, watching him in that chair, it was hurting him. And oh my God, you don't ever grow out of that as a mom. Your heart still breaks when you see your kid in pain. I don't care how old they are. It never goes away. Never. And I have been on major mom duty. I mean, we're talking spoiling him. Yeah, you bet. You bet. Oh, thank you, Roxy. He's doing so much better. He really, really is. After Boogie's little stunt last night, he should... No! That would be a punishment to us! No! No, Boogie, goddammit! No!
Yeah, no, don't boogie us. Seriously. I was
do-
on pit with him yesterday. He cannot shut the fuck up. If you think this is bad now, he cannot shut the fuck up. It was awful.
It was very weird for me because I saw him on pit with you. And then it was like... Then that happened. Good morning. Yeah, tooth pain. I am so blessed. Oh dear God, knock on wood. Sorry, Biddy. But I've never had like major tooth pain before. And watching him, I know his threshold of pain. Like, when he was little, he'd fall down, scrape his knee. I'd tell him to get the fuck up and rub some dirt on it. I don't believe in babying. I've never done that. But yeah, it's just, he is definitely, I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for Tina. I don't know how she's doing it. I thought she said she had an abscess. I don't know, but I'm telling you, like, they were making a big deal about it. Like, it was very serious. So, God bless her. She needs to get those teeth taken care of, though. The early hours would be funny for Boogie, but you know what the problem is with that, though, is we'd probably get the Boogie that hasn't slept, and that scares me, right? That's a scary Boogie, because that's when you get the crash outs or the God only knows what he's doing, right? So I'm not interested in that at all. Let me scroll down because I wanted to make sure. All right, so for the love of God, I just opened up Discord and saw a picture of Scooter as Buzz Lightyear. Oh my God. I love that. Those are great. You guys are y'all are so funny. I swear to God, some of the stuff y'all come up with. What is this? Oh, thank you. Wow, look at that. Had I have just checked my DMs, I would have had clips just perfectly put on time. Just right there. Look, I even have people in. Hi, Silver. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. We have docket members that are trying to save me with clips, and I'm just. Discord was minimized. I apologize, you guys. I will get better at this. Narcan Nancy over here is going to take over the docket chat. Or the docket, and she's going to get it all figured out, and we're going to have an amazing docket. I do want to talk about some of the fun things. Dear God, really? You guys, every time we get 20 likes, she puts on another shirt. We're nearing 200. I can't believe we have this many likes. Jesus, y'all are generous. Thank you, guys. The fuck is this? Who are we trying to pay? What? I went... The fuck? Apple Pay came up. That is not my chat. There's my chat. Thank you. She's putting on the Rastoff shirt. Did y'all see Scooter? Scooter has one just like it.
We should all put Rastoff shirts on one day. Every host.
Oh my God. A Rastoff day. That would be,
all of us.
All of us. Funny would that be? I got to look on Amazon and see. I bet, because flannel shirts are cheap as shit. I bet you, oh my God. That would be hilarious.
Goodwill.
If we all showed up. The black and white flannel shirts on. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. What IRL are we doing? Well, the first thing I'm doing is we've got an OBS monkey. So my ass is flying to her. Trust me. I've got plans. I've had plans to do IRL with Roxy, and Roxy doesn't even know this. She has no idea. Oh yeah. And see, kind of like with me, you get Scooter. With Roxy, you get her sister. And her sister and I are going to be scary together. I'm just going to say that right now. Oh no, Haunted Kitty, that sucks. Yeah, no, you're very right. You know, there are so many different things that can affect your dental health. I didn't realize I was reading stuff when I was at the dentist. Like all kinds of stuff that I never knew could affect your teeth, can mess with you, like how you grew up, what water you drank, where your water, like kid behind the camera. Tina was telling me, I haven't noticed it, but apparently he's got a line from the well water, and I know people that do, so I know what it is. Oh, look how the light's changing as it's getting light outside. This is so cool. It would be. No. It will be, you mean. Will be. Where's Dopra from? Where are you from? Tell us about you. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what you want to disclose.
I'm from the armpit of Texas, just the opposite side. You're at the urethra over there in Houston.
Yep.
I'm over here in the armpit, dry and sweaty.
Yeah. Is your husband, are y'all military?
No,
Just gluttons for punishment. Okay, all right.
No, yeah. Well, it's actually nice for me. I have arthritis. I know, very, very surprising, but
So it's drier, right?
It's dry. It's hot. Usually, it's like more than half the years between 100 and 120 degrees.
Yeah,
And
y'all.
it's dry as hell.
Y'all get real heat out there. West Texas is no joke.
Love it. Love it. The lizards and the snakes.
Zequi, I love you. You're awesome. Lala does love her some Gidgey, but hates when you allow people to walk all over you. And that's what, I tell you what, that is what Rebel will be. There is no more walking all over me. If I have a beef with someone, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say what it is. There is no more, I'm worried who's going to think about me anymore. The people that know me and care about me here in the LCU and out there, you guys know the person I am. You guys know what I'm about. Yes, I'm an idiot, but okay, perfect. Oh, wait. Am I switching over to him now?
In a few minutes, I think.
Is that that'll be 3 hours for us?
I think so, because it's going to be 8.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
You know what I was going to say? I think it would, it's kind of funny. I think it was like a week or so ago that I just said, I wish that everybody would get to know the fun Aunt Gidgey. You know it?
I appreciate that. I think the fun Aunt Gidgey's going to be fun.
I'm glad. I had no idea that this was going to happen, but I'm glad.
I'm very glad. I think we're going to be great. And the one thing is, I almost feel like you remember Bus. Bus had magic. Like I heard them talking today about, Scooter Restoff and Sweet Tea, or Scooter Billy and Sweet Tea, whatever it is. That was magic. There's something about 3 hosts that is so magical. And Roxy could be an amazing wrangler. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but she really could. She's going to come in here with a totally different... All 3 of us are going to have different values and different ideas. And I think that's what makes it so much closer to my dream of having that view type setting where, we can go over the topics of the LCU and really give our input on what we think and build on that. And look, I still wanted to talk about, and I didn't, about TwitchCon. Do you know about that?
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame.
I just don't. Okay, so I don't know how many years in a row women influencers need to be SA'd or anything like
Or
that.
male. Or male.
Or male. I'm sorry. Yeah, that Twitch is not going to take it seriously. Like at what point in time do you continue to have the event and not give any shits and not provide appropriate security? I just don't understand. But we keep having political issues as well, where people keep
Yeah,
not being well secured. Is it just like security industry needs a reform? Is that what it is? Maybe it's not a Twitch problem. Maybe it's the entire security industry needs a reform.
I don't know. Her guard was up there pretty quick. I hope y'all all know what we're talking about. We're not okay. All right, I got an okay from Mr. Denmark. That was so sweet of them to take this over an hour early. And again, they're monetized, so we can go over there and throw all our money at them. Because I'll call you out on your shit and would not want you to do the same. But I'm not working here. I'm a good Christian woman and can't be around bad people. Yeah. Yeah. Wait till we have our first slumber party, bitch. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. This is a dream come true for me. This is going to be bigger than I ever thought it could be. Listen, Catwoman is on board. She is awake. She is amazing. She has put on, look at all those shirts, you guys, for all the likes. Every 20 likes, she put a shirt on. Look at her.
Get ready for it, guys. I'm about to give you just a couple of, I'm going to try to make it to 5. We'll see. Shit.
Cash, give me just a second. I'm going to send it over. But she really wanted to do Jumpin' Jacks, God love her. Jesus Christ.
She's like...
She did.
God, this is so hard.
All right. She did great. She is quite the trooper. She is not afraid to do anything. I'm very excited. Listen, all of you guys have been amazing here today. I am sorry that there was no cafe, but I certainly do appreciate all of you hanging out with us. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow morning. Cat Lady or Dopra, any final words?
Whatever y'all want to call me, I don't really give a shit. As long as I still have a place to sit and talk my shit, Like, call me whatever you want.
You've earned it, my dear. You have earned it, and I am glad you are here. We are going to have lots of fun together. Guys, go over there. Show Cash and Belushi lots of love. They are monetized, and they are ready to roll. Take care. Have a great night. We're out. Great day. Great day. God, I'm so used to saying night. Shit. I got to get used to that. I love you guys.
Hey, boys. Y'all
Thank
are my
you.
boys. I have to say hi. I don't know if y'all
Bye,
are going
y'all.
to see that, but...
Oh.